Are you a Dave? Would you like to stop being one? Well, too fucking bad. We're bridges, not miracle workers. But you can at least stop being called a Dave by contributing to this channel via our Patreon. That's right, for only $1 a month, if you want to be a bitch about it, you can stop being called a Dave and get early looks and sneak peeks at upcoming projects. Well, some of you. The Dollar Store patrons only get early access.
Who the fuck ordered a commercial for our Patreon?
Ha ha!
No, seriously, why are we advertising during a one-shot?
Or you can be super badasses like these guys. They help us keep the lights on, hire new editors, and let us do more projects like this one.
Who the fuck are you? And why are you here?
But that's not all. You also get full access to our Discord channel instead of the meager Dave level. And if you want to be a super mega ultra hyper dab on the haters not Dave...
You can't throw random adjectives like that together and call it a sentence!
Ha ha! You wrote it.
And then I deleted it because it hurt my brain to type that crap. Seriously, how did you find it?
They get to know how it all ends and how it's connected. Don't believe me? Ask Angel. He knows the end to LHA and it will blow your mind. A lot like Snoo Snoo.
We did tell Angel and that was the reaction.
So if you don't want to be a Dave and actually want that good shit, become a patron and not a cheap $1 whore patron. Become a champagne patron.
We love all of our patrons just for helping out. The amount isn't what matters. Don't listen to his lies!
The link is in the description below, along with the link to our Discord. Did I mention we have a Discord? 'Cause we have a Discord. It's made of real velour.
Okay, this needs to end right now.
And who's gonna stop it, Dave? You?
You know I meant you, right?
And now back to our program. Don't forget to become a patron today.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
We're back again. Slayer's back. Tell a friend. Because it was right there and I had to. So yeah, we're back once again with the Dungeons and the Demon Slayers. I am your DM as always, WalkmanEXE. Joining me are my amazing role players, Lady-chan playing Atsuko Tenryuu.
Hello.
LatinFireVA playing Sirinea Hakato. And RichieRobertsVO, otherwise known as the great and powerful Minyusama, playing Hikaru Fujiwara. Who I can't hear right now. I'm not sure if he's not talking or... Oh.
Sorry, I'm muted because I was typing and I didn't want people to like hear furious typing on the keyboard. So, hi. That's what I was trying to tell you is I was typing. That's why I said that, Walker. I was like, if I tell him beforehand, then he doesn't have to sit here waiting on me and there won't be silence. But there was still silence. Why?
Because I am an awkward boy.
Yep. Stop it.
We're the Sleeping Bun Army. We're supposed to be...
Oh, I know why you're super quiet. I had to turn my volume down on desktop earlier. Okay, there we go. There we go. It should be good. Be right back.
Please let us know if we're at normal level now, chat.
Yes, please, chat. Tell us.
That'd
Can you
be- that'd be
hear our
great.
beautiful velour-esque voices? Wraith Red Path says all the noises, so I'm assuming he can hear us now?
All the noises.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So I'll just go ahead and run through the introduction one more time, just because we were at quiet volume. I am your Dungeon Master, WalkmanEXE. I play Krusty on the thing, so I know the dice good.
He rolls the
joining
nat
me as
20s.
Joining me as always are my ever-present role players, Lady-chan playing Atsuko Tenryuu,
Hello.
LatinFireVA playing Sirinea Hakato,
Hello, everyone. How are you?
and the amazing RichieRobertsVO, known as the wonderful Minyu-sama, playing Hikaru Fujiwara, who is not the Minyu-sama, but is still a good boy.
Lord Broseph says, "Get swole, go home." Oh, wrong character. Wrong character. My bad. Also, why was I the only one that had? Why was I the only one that had an adjective before the amazing? I'm like, nah, dude. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. Don't give them those high expectations.
Because I know that you don't like the high expectations, so I'm putting you on the spot.
Why are you setting me up to fail from the very beginning?
Because I'm the dungeon master. That's my job.
I can only
say that's the DM's job.
I'm not like some people I know who can only fail upwards. I tend to fail on a downward slope, buddy. Don't give me that kind of pressure.
I mean, look, I feel like I am a master of falling up the stairs, so, you know.
What is that? Something smells like dragon. Is Veldora here?
Whoa. And yes, joining us as well, currently muted, is TheHawkAbridged, playing the amazing Reikoku Akuno, the Edgelord of the Edge.
Man has so many edges.
That man has so many edges, it's like origami.
I have to turn you up because now I don't think people heard you clearly. Can you do that again, please?
I'm on my desktop, not my desktop, my laptop. Just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the headset wasn't working.
Oh goodness.
It's all good. We can hear you clear though, so I'll just paint word picture so the Roll20 is not needed as much. Unfortunately, Fel cannot join us tonight. He got called in last minute to go to work, so we will not be joined by Daisuke Hamasaki. And additionally, unfortunately, due to time constraints that were placed upon him due to a recent change in management at his job, Vexitol24 has had to actually drop out of the campaign as Tenchikazu, just because work has become very difficult to run alongside this game. So currently we're down to 5 players as far as our max, but we will get through this next few sessions and then we'll go ahead and keep on moving forward with delicious storyline. Delicious demon slaying storyline.
And sweet bean bun shipping.
Yeah.
I mean, they do that more than I do.
They do
I
that,
was
they
referring
do that
to
more
my
than they're
players
asked.
and the audience.
They do that far more than they are asked to do.
Yeah.
I thought that shit stunk last game.
No, it did not.
I mean, okay, look, it like the Flying Dutchman. It rose from the ocean.
There was an ocean?
I mean, the ocean of love. Yeah, that's where all ships sail.
The love boat.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, that's where
no.
all ships sail.
To the
No.
Nope.
You know what's
Anyway.
really sad? You know what's really sad? Lately, we've learned that the love boat is probably filled with the coronavirus.
Fuck you. Dude.
Why did you just bring that up? Oh,
Anyway,
too soon.
Too soon. It's never gonna not be too soon. It's a virus. It's how it
it's
works.
still happening.
I've never been so glad to be a homebody.
Anyway, when last we left off, the group was finishing up their training in the city of Fujinosai. With specifically, we focused the episode on at the beginning on Daisuke and his training with his new master.
Oh yeah.
He learned much of the ways of distraction and observation. Then we shifted perspective to the other as they continue their training to master their various new skills and abilities. Before the group decided to do some shopping, which turned out interestingly as one of you, I'm not naming it, Sirinea, decided to go looking for lewd books.
Who are
I
you,
And
Caleb
found-
Widowcast?
I apologize for nothing.
Of
That's
course,
all I have
of
to
course.
say.
Of course. And so with their shopping concluded and their training finished, the group received a dispatch from the local HQ that pillars have been dispatched following a lead on one of the 12 Kizuki, and that they would be participating in a large-scale operation to hunt down one of this Kizuki's agents who is operating in the local area, and they will be assisting other groups of Demon Slayers. So, not to call it out, but there is a certain arc that reflects a similar thing in the show. The only difference is my people are a little... I don't feel right throwing... I was going to say, yeah, I don't feel right throwing you against a Kizuki now.
I'm like, I don't
Soon.
Walker, I don't like spiders.
I mean, I don't either. That's why I took spiders out of the key for this one. I'm like, do I want to play the phobias? Not really. I just want to create cool power systems.
The Japanese do that a lot. Spiders, scorpions, things like that. They love playing the phobias.
Cats that like to cause arson. You know, the good things.
I mean, you know, that's how it is. So there's going to be lots of slicey, stabby. Yes, Jack, we're going to play Bernie, cut today.
Yes,
Yay!
Jack, today shall be the combat.
The combat. Oh no.
I'm combat ready.
No.
Wait, why
Get
am I on a
out!
horse?
Get out! Sin!
I mean,
Penny, no.
Eva, I don't want to know why you're on a horse after you were trying to buy smutty books. That's all I'm saying.
No, of course he was a horse. What the fuck does that mean?
You're like, why am I on a horse? And I'm just like, because
No,
you're
not
selling.
on the horse. No, it's not.
Why am I
on
the horse?
It's, why am I the horse?
I mean, again, it goes back to the smutty books. I'm not asking. I'm not judging here. I'm just saying. Oh goodness.
Does not approve.
Does not approve. I was gonna say, if you said, why am I on a horse, I was gonna be like, because you're selling Old Spice. I'm on a horse.
Eva, you are so quiet.
Look at your slayers. Now
That's-
back to
that's-
me. Now back at your slayers.
Slayers, now back to me. You're at 100% volume on my end. I can turn you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, Ava's is
Yeah,
Am I
Ava sounds
quiet
really quiet
overall?
to me.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, quite
Oh,
overall.
you're at
I've got you turned up to 150 on mine.
Yeah,
so-
same.
Okay. I think I know why. I'm on a webcam mic, so I
What?
have to turn myself down
Yeah, right.
Ew.
Because cats.
because cats. Yeah. Okay.
Because
how
cats
about that?
cats like cords. Cats like to bite
Yes. Yes, they like to bite cords, and especially all my recording cords. So I have to get a new cord
Oh.
before Saturday when I start
I'm
recording for
so glad I don't have
for
cats.
slime.
Yes,
I have a
yes,
dog.
please do that. That would be
This is
my-
very needed.
Yes.
This is very much why I have dog, and dog does not know how to do stairs yet.
I have dog, but he's like he learned very, very early when he jumped in our house. Like when he joined our household, he learned very quickly that we love our technology more than we love animals. So,
Whoa.
oh yeah, it's not that we hate animals. It's just that, you know, there's a hierarchy in the house, and he learned the hierarchy. So after the first 2 chords he chewed, he learned not to do that anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
We didn't beat. All right, I don't beat my dog. Just to clarify, you guys are making this sound way more horrendous.
We didn't
Fuck
say
all of you.
anything.
You know,
We didn't
not a
say-
single one of us said anything.
No.
The
I can,
silence said it all.
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't the silence. It was the even noises of judgment. That's what that was.
But those are standard for any Eva.
My name is Richie
Thank
Roberts.
you.
No. There's a subtle difference, okay? And you've
no,
known
there
her
is
long
not.
enough to know that. However, I just want to say my name is Richie Roberts, not Michael Vick. You need to get that judgment out of here.
Okay. To be fair,
Ooh.
the only person
Anyway.
in this group who has known me the longest of anyone is Hawk.
Nor
So-
is my name Ash Ketchum, so I will have none of your judgmental BS when it comes to animals.
You're projecting, but that's on you.
Anyway,
No, I'm just saying, Ash Ketchum is a horrible person.
anyway,
He abuses his Pokemon. But that's
You
enough
all,
about slave fighting. Let's go back to actual fighting. I'm just trying to transition
as you all leave the city, you are taken to the outskirts of the operation zone, where essentially you meet your point of contact for the operation. It is a supplier from the Wisteria House. He has ridden out from their local branch to provide you all with the last bits of information you will need, as well as any tools for the operation that will be essential. So the first thing he does is he gives you the final bits of information. The agent you are hunting in question is a larger scale demon that has taken down quite a few demon slayers in its day. The highest ranking person that it's ever taken down. Let me go ahead and pull the ranks back up, because apparently those are things that exist.
Yay, ranking.
I hate the fact that like there is no page on the. You just have to go under the scale Demon Slayer core and find and scroll through the giant fucking article to find it. There we go. I had it right in my head. I just didn't say it properly. Kanawe was the highest ranking member of the Demon Slayer organization that he has dispatched. And so that is why they are bringing in a large group of mixed ranks from Mizunoto to Kanawe, and they have 3 Tsuchinoto on standby. He provides you all with 2 key pieces of equipment. The first being a tent and just like some camping supplies that you all can use to set up camp wherever you need to, whenever you are ready for a rest. And the other thing he hands you all is a flare. And basically he lets you know that if you are overwhelmed or feeling like, or in a situation where it could prove lethal, to use the flare to display your last known location, so that if the worst happens, someone will know where to dispatch their forces next.
Hikaru.
Where to find the bodies?
What? What? No, I don't want to hold the flare. No. Don't make me hold the flare. I don't want to hold the flare. No, stop looking at me. Why is everyone looking at me like this? Stop. Stop. Okay, I'm getting really uncomfortable. Please stop.
Daisuke goes ahead and takes the flare.
Wait, do we get one question? Is the flare for the entire team, or is it one per person?
It is for the entire team.
Okay.
Because you all...
Yeah, we might as well take that from Hikaru, because he'll freak out if he's around a lot of people and shoot that thing out.
Daisuke already...
Okay, I was going to say I can put it in my bag.
Well... Considering that Fel isn't here, I'm just going to go ahead and say Daisuke relents and hands you the flare.
Okay.
Because had he shown up, he could have input on the flare conversation, but unfortunately work.
Yes.
So...
His work is mean.
I blame them.
Yeah.
You know what? The work took the flare away.
The work took the flare. Oh, there they are.
Anyway,
I
don't...
found my dice. Yay!
So with that, he lets you know that the last known operations in the area. The primary area you're operating out of is a large wooded area operating off of a series of banks and streams, because the agent in question is known to travel along rivers and roadways and drag people underwater and drown them.
Oh yeah, just a heads up.
Defined?
Hold on. Just a heads up, Walker. Fel is kind of sort of in the chat. Like he is sometimes in the chat, so he may be able to hear and respond.
Oh, he is in the chat.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Hi. Yes. We missed you.
We love you, Fel.
I love you,
and
I miss you.
Come play with us.
Anyways. Defined drag.
What?
He basically...
Wait,
In his own words, this dude's words, define drag to mean like he's dragging them
Drag?
behind.
Okay,
The demon in question grips travelers or hunters and pulls them under the water with his hands or other appendages and holds them under the water until they stop breathing.
or other
okay.
appendages makes me kind of worry.
Right then.
Well, unfortunately, demons don't have one set anatomy. They can
Yeah, I know.
conform to different appearances.
Okay.
All right then.
Like this
I-
old
I
mission
just-
keeps
I
getting
just
creepier
realized-
and creepier.
I just realized this would be the first time Sirinea would actually see a demon.
I mean, you killed demons in the last place you were at.
Not really.
Did she
Okay,
really
Kristen,
see
you,
them
you
though?
damaged.
Did she?
You damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna
Fair.
say, wait.
You did damage to them. You didn't kill anything.
Yeah.
Jackie, what do you do? Bet
So
you
with
didn't
that,
know.
he lets you know that there are 5 key areas in and around the forests that the subject is thought to roam in. You all can choose which zone you would like, and then roll an investigation check to see what you find. You can, since you all will be traveling as a group, I recommend that you all vote on which area you're going to first.
I vote we split up and look for clues.
You never
This is
split up the party.
No.
No, never
This
split up
is
the party.
not
No,
Scooby Doo, my
Clearly,
guy.
clearly, Freddy
No.
never knew. Clearly, Fred never heard that.
You don't split up the party.
You
No.
don't split up the party.
And that worked out well for us last time.
I know, right?
No.
I mean, yeah, me and
Like, I'll take Scooby and
Talk
we'll
over
head
here.
this way.
Wait,
That's
you
it.
Reikoku,
For this
you handled
episode,
it pretty
for this
well.
episode, fell is Scooby. I'll take
Oh.
Scooby and go this way.
Oh, poor Scooby.
He's not here to.
I mean,
He's not here to
Atsuko
defend
Rikoku
himself.
did kill like 7 demons.
There you go, man.
Mm.
Wait. In this instance, if Fel and Richie are shagging Scooby, who are Daphne and Fred?
Okay, you're Daphne and Edgelord is Fred.
What the fuck?
Clearly, we've already. All right. Clearly, we've already established.
Ladies, Velma.
Yes, and there's a logical
But
reason
I'm
for this.
not, I'm not wearing glasses.
It doesn't matter, sweet bean bud. That's how this works.
I'm wearing glasses.
Yeah.
But sweet bean bun has to be maintained, or we will get lynched by our freaking audience.
You're right.
Man
You're right.
base.
You're right.
So-
You're right. You're right. You're right.
We have to keep sailing this ship or murder.
But I don't want to be useless.
Maybe you get to be.
What are
maybe-
you, Sakura?
I was gonna say. Yeah, I said you were Daphne, not Sakura. Jesus. Clearly, by the first live-action Scooby-Doo movie, we have learned that Daphne is not useless.
I mean, she is
Yeah,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
She did
so
go Sarah
got that
Michelle
going.
Gellar on their asses in the second half.
She did, but it took forever for them to finally redeem her. Okay.
She is no longer the damsel in distress.
Also, Richie
Lady
kinda
Chan
has
is
to-
not Scooby. That's wrong.
Jinkies.
Yeah, there we go. See,
I mean,
done.
Lindy-
All right, DM. Lady said jinkies. Does this mean we're gonna have to chase down another demon with fucking altruistic blood? Or can this by what's gonna be really funny? We slice this demon's head off. It turns out it was just a guy in a mask.
Oh God, that'd be horrible.
Like, I bet old man Smithers will never do that again.
Yeah, he's kind of dead.
Yep. All right, there we go. All right, but no, I am in agreement that we do not split up the party as much of a funny joke as that was.
That would be a good idea.
Believe in us.
Because I believe that that as soon as we do that, the DM's just gonna get this kind of voice, and I'm not okay with that.
Oh
When,
God.
when Walker laughs like that, nothing good can come of it.
I mean, come on,
He's
guys.
not entirely wrong.
Which, if you think I'm wrong, just wait till we get to the Christmas episode in which I have the Christmas special written by Walker and I, because Krusty DMs it. We'll see how well that goes for our players.
Fuck. That. Shit.
It's gonna be an episode where the entire cast gets murdered, so I can't wait for whatever anime we pick.
Oh, High School of the Dead.
It's gonna
I
be a
already
TPK.
voted.
No, it's a full-on TPK. No, there are still survivors in High School of the Dead. You can't have a happy
All
ending.
right. I know the perfect thing for you guys to do.
Oh God.
The first 2 episodes of Guy ReZero, the entire cast gets killed.
Oh God, no, no ReZero.
Yeah, I'm
not
also on board.
not ReZero, Guy ReZero. Predates it by a decade.
Okay, yeah. I'm more okay with that. Yeah, you do sound okay, by the way. Okay, every good Scooby episode needs the magic space-defying doors. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But this isn't a Scooby-Doo episode. This is Demon Slayer. Okay, so
Yes. All right.
so should we gather around and figure out what area we want to go to? Or should I just roll an intuition and he's just like, this number?
No, we don't let. Do not let him do that.
Do not let
Here, I'll do
Hikaru
it.
decide.
Let me
I'll
get my
roll
good luck dice.
intuition. I'll roll intuition. as
Right
well.
now, Hikaru is doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo with the different ones. That's how he's
Oh, gosh.
deciding.
All right.
Okay.
Let the ladies decide. I think we're better with picking.
Intuition would be what? Perception?
I think yeah. Is our
Um,
allowed.
Roll for Walker.
for intuition, like just basically what feels right.
Yeah.
That would be insight. You
Oh,
would
insight,
basically
okay.
be reading the motive and atmosphere of the area.
I
Okay,
insight
okay. Still
You gotta-
13.
I insight check the planet.
No.
Walker, can I investigate the area?
Well, we're deciding what to investigate.
Yeah,
Let's
it-
investigate.
basically there's
There's multiple areas.
five areas that you can investigate, and you're basically deciding which one to investigate. So, since your specific sense is intuition, Reikoku, I will say that if you wish to roll insight for this specific situation, I will give you advantage.
Okay, DM.
Yes.
I have done a bad. I rolled. Well, it's a bad for everyone else. For me, it's just it's same thing as
For
what
me,
everybody
it's
else
just
is doing.
a Monday.
For me, it's just, I mean, to me, it was just a Monday. To everyone else, it's like, why did you even try? So insight is based on what you said?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So I'm just adding my whiz modifier, right?
Yeah, like in your character sheet, there'll be insight, like skill.
Okay.
It's basically if you're proficient with it, you have
Oh, so I'm going to my skills and I'm doing insight. Okay, cool.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, so
Okay.
I mean, the good news is that's still a +1. So that's a ghetto 20.
Yes, Hawk.
What?
I heard
Thought
yes.
for a moment, and then
I didn't
Am I
hear-
cutting out?
Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, I didn't
There
hear
he
you
is.
at all. I was
Yeah,
like,
what's up?
What,
okay. Is he typing?
He said
something?
he
22.
said
Oh.
22.
22. Okay.
Jinx.
He got a
So-
22 and I got a 20. A ghetto 20.
So 22, 20, and then
13.
13. With the general sense of the area, with a with a 22,
Mm-hmm.
and with your 20, you both sense
Okay.
two quadrants that are important. One has the largest concentration of demons that you can
No.
sense, and the other has the highest sense of bloodlust and malice.
No.
So those are quadrants.
You don't even know
1
why I'm
and
getting happy.
quadrant 4.
So, Reikoku starts walking towards his bloodlust and malice.
Oh God.
And Hikaru joins him. And Hikaru joins him because we're the ones that are in tune with nature. And all right, no. All right, audience, I know you're gonna do this. Okay, Hikaru just looks over, grasping his sword, looks over at Reikoku, and gets that bloodlust grin. Looks over at him like and nods like, "Yeah, we're doing this."
Reikoku has both his swords drawn, just ready.
Yeah.
Like the chain bundled, just ready to throw it.
Oh, DM, I need to quickly, and I'm sorry I didn't go over this with you earlier. I need to go over some of my new stuff real quick to understand. Like if I wanted to do that just spatial awareness search thing, do I have to be holding still to do that, or can I do that while I'm moving?
It would be something you would have to do staying still.
Okay. Good things to know. Next, could I, what is the reach of it?
Currently, since you have just kind of, oh, sorry, don't mean to be clicking buttons.
It was like, why are you going through my stuff? I'm sitting here trying to figure things out, and then all of a sudden, move.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember a few things.
That's okay.
So since you have trained in this style, but you are still new to it, I'd say that the technique itself is still in development.
Okay.
So currently, this kind of heightened sense doesn't quite extend to the full reach of your normal perception.
Okay.
But upon further training in the Breath of Wind style and focusing more on adapting these techniques with your form and your senses, you would be able to expand your range of perception, double what it would normally be, or even triple.
But just for this moment, like, how far away would I have to be able to sense more accurately where the origin of this bloodlust? Like, how close would I need to be?
I would say you would have to be within 30 feet.
By that time, I could see it. Wouldn't I?
It could be underground or invisible.
If it was concealed, you would be able to sense it regardless.
Okay.
But if we're talking actual
Yeah.
Vision. If they're not like hiding themselves or concealing themselves, yes, you can see them. But if they are hidden...
To clarify for the other players in the audience what we're talking about, for those of you that did watch Demon Slayer, it's how Inosuke found the puppeteer lady that was controlling all of them with her strings. It's
Spider-Mom.
Yeah, Spider-Mom. It's basically how he found her. That's the ability that I'm talking about. Yeah. Which is the whole reason why I took Breath of the Wind. Okay, so for right now it's 30 feet, but as time goes on, I can increase my spatial awareness to about 60 feet naturally.
Yeah, you can increase it far beyond what it is normally.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that.
My pleasure.
Walker.
Yes.
As we go this way, I'm going to turn towards Atsuko and Sirinea. I feel like this. My intuition tells me this is the best direction to go.
I feel like he's lying.
I don't know. Reikoku doesn't seem the type to lie.
Hikaru turns back and looks at the girls. The other one had more demons.
That is true.
Like a lot more.
How do we roll for rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
I mean, at least we haven't told them that, there's infinite bloodlust down here.
I'm assuming he stage whispered that to me.
No, that just made a character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're continuing on while you guys are doing whatever rock, paper, scissors thing.
Just skipping arm in arm, ready to commit murder.
Essentially, what you would do for rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Each of you would roll a d6. 1s and 4s would be rock. 2s and 5s would be paper, and 3s and 6s would be scissors.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Scissors.
Welcome to Dungeons & Demon Slayers Rock, Paper, Scissors Edition.
4.
Yeah. 5. I rolled a 5.
This is
Alright, hold on.
This is not anime enough. Hold on.
I rolled a 3. I rolled a 3 for scissors.
Okay, so yeah, Sirinea wins.
Okay. Which means Reikoku wins. God damn it.
Yes.
I mean, the thing is, both of us were headed in the same direction, so.
Yeah.
And Hikaru would go on his own if you guys didn't go with him. So I mean,
barely skipping down the road, arm in arm, ready to commit murder.
Why is everyone in the chat going? My character rolls to seduce this thing or that thing. Richie rolls to seduce the planet. Hikaru rolls to seduce Eva and Lady. What?
First off, the boy charisma not that good.
Hikaru rolls to seduce the demon. Well, that's
The
definitely
planet
not
is
happening.
flattered, but
I mean, have you seen
Not
what
that
Earth?
desperate.
Have you seen what Earth-chan looks like nowadays? Like, hot damn, I'd roll to seduce the planet.
Actually, what about? Well, I actually get decent charisma. That's correct. Okay.
all right. I'll go ahead and move us to the battle map.
She's pretty
Yes,
good for only
please.
being.
Please.
She's pretty nice looking for only being like a couple.
3.5 billion years old.
Yeah, a couple
exactly.
billion years
A couple
old.
billion years, you know. She's looking pretty nice. God damn it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we
People
can't.
ruin it.
Look,
This is why we can't have nice planets because we hurt Earth-chan.
yes, and this is why I feel like we should have. Like, come on, Netflix, where's my Captain Planet?
Right?
We got Voltron. Where's Captain Planet?
If Captain Planet
They're
is
gonna have
not
the prize
voiced,
from Ted Turner's
If
Cold
he's
Dead
not voiced by Don
Hands.
Cheadle, I don't want him.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. They're worried that if they don't cast Don Cheadle as Captain Planet, the internet will rage.
He is the only Captain Planet. We all know.
I mean,
this.
cut him a good deal.
That's what I'm saying, man. Just come on.
All right.
But
Anyway.
not so much. But not so much that the animators lose money. Animators
All right,
gotta get paid.
so-
People.
So Sirinea is gonna be right behind Reikoku as the small being she is, because I think we established that Sirinea is the smallest one of everyone.
Apparently.
Technically,
like
no one's
Levy.
ever discussed their height, but yeah.
Okay, because I basically base Sirinea off of Levy, so she's small.
Apparently, Reikoku and I are just skipping arm in arm with murder in our hearts.
Pretty
So-
much.
Just, Atsuko's over there with just with a blank face, like I feel like they're lying.
I'm just-
I feel like they're lying.
I mean, copyrights aside, I feel like at this moment, like Hikaru and Reikoku look at each other's eyes. It's like, it's guy love. That's all it is.
Yes.
Oh my god.
There's nothing gay about it in our eyes.
God damn
I mean, that's all you can see on Reikoku anyway. So
It's like,
yeah, you
That is
can't
true.
read that boy.
be there for me in the
I do wear a
lows.
mask.
You'll be there to
Yeah.
catch the highs.
good shit. All
Yeah.
right. So you all arrive at the clearing. I need everyone to make me a perception check.
Oh dear lord.
Perception.
I think I'm decent.
I
at it.
think I did that before.
Perception. Let me go ahead.
Oh, my boy is
and-
perceptive as fuck. Okay. That is
Roll.
Natural 20.
up.
Well, get
Play
a
the
20.
sound.
Get a
Play the
20.
sound. Play the effing sound.
It's a ghetto 20.
21.
It's a ghetto 20. Fuck. Yeah,
I
ghetto
got
20. My bad.
I got 27.
I have
Nice.
a 17. Holy shit, woman.
Okay, we all
Okay, so
rolled pretty well.
2017. Let me go ahead and roll for the not here, boys. Because
Play the sound.
I mean,
No,
who
it wasn't
rolled
natural. It wasn't natural.
Oh, you made it sound like it was.
yeah,
nat
I
20.
thought it was natural 20, but no, it was.
So to be like, you have modifiers. You know what your modifiers are.
Yeah, I forgot. I forget. Okay.
There. So that's 14, 18, 17, 21, 20, and 27.
I wish I could make this move out of the way.
Murdering your heart like every good D&D player.
So I am
Reikoku
gonna have
rolls
to.
to
So
seduce the conjurer.
hold on.
Damn
I-
it.
Lady Chan is Earth Chan, Ava is Moon Chan.
Natural 20.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I
Okay.
had to play the sound because
No, not that. Earth Chan and Moon Chan. That threw me off.
that okay.
I don't even know what Moon Chan looks like. But I'll look it
Mole?
up.
He's just a small being, yeah.
Yeah, just a small bean.
Oh, oh God.
Moon
No.
Chan.
I heard my name.
No,
No,
so
why
I-
said, oh
I-
god,
I-
no.
I had to play the sound because you said 27, and
Yes.
your modifier is a 7. You could have just been like, I got a natural 20.
No.
That is 27.
Just
But I
use
played the
Stevie for
sound
playing
because I did the
sound.
math. I reversed the math.
Yeah.
So with those perception checks
I'm gonna sneeze. Here we go.
versus stealth.
Bless you,
Ah.
by the way.
God dang it! God dang it, Rick! I'll show
Love
you
it
guys. I'll
open.
show you guys what he did. I'll show you guys what he did. This is what Rick did.
I wanna.
Heh.
Sun-chan.
Good job, Rick.
Well, I put something in spicy.
Oh, here's a better one. Here's a better one of Earth-chan and Moon-chan. Now they look more like cousins.
Aww.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
DM, can you do me a favor
Yes.
real quick? Can you tweet about the game so we can just retweet it everywhere?
Oh yes, I can.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much Atsuko and Sirinea.
Neat.
We'll go ahead and
Okay,
quickly.
Okay,
Fel said that he
Fel,
would.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Fel said he would, so he's gonna do it.
Oh well, I'm already typing the damn. Damn it, Fel!
He's good at his job, damn it.
He's good at his job, and he steals my
This is your
thunder's
thunder.
breathing.
I would, but I don't open too many tabs on my computer, and it just...
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is too adorable.
Nuke 34.
We've lost Richie down the rabbit hole.
My girlfriend turned into the moon. I'm sorry, Sokka.
That's
I'm
rough,
sorry.
buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough,
buddy.
buddy.
Yeah.
All right, that's the ultimate cousin thing right here between Earth-chan and Moon-chan.
What?
The thing I just posted.
Oh.
You,
I see.
you weren't wrong. They lost me down the rabbit hole of like Moon-chan pictures because they're so adorable.
Yep.
God damn it!
Anywho.
Now, Lady and I have to do a comic dub of Earth-chan and Moon-chan.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yep.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. It'll be on my channel.
Question: if you ever do one later with Black Hole Chan, can I be in?
Black Hole-chan?
Yes!
Oh no.
Black
I will-
Hole-chan.
I will have to message the person who originally did it because that's usually what I
What?
do. So.
WTF? Oh my god, I love Black Hole-chan.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she's something special.
Oh yeah. Anyway, back to fighting.
Yeah.
With those perception checks and that very, very, very terrible stealth roll.
We did a stealth roll?
No, the enemy did.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
You all cannot yet see it, but you can feel the tremors in the ground as this thing moves along its way. As a very large demon is making its way through the forest, and you can, with your various senses, you can smell the blood, you can hear it tromping around, you can sense the malice, you can just... It's not yet to the point of sensory overload, but it's intense.
Okay. I'd like to prepare my poison shuriken.
Okay.
So.
I would
I have
honestly
both my-
like to glare at both boys, be like, "You lied to us."
No, we did not say what was down this way.
Okay.
Rikoku's just like,
I'm waiting.
Rikoku's just like you just hear like this tiny like he's just happy.
Hikaru does not make any sounds, but you can tell there's a glistening in his eyes.
Okay. Using our smell, like
Our
for
sense of
at least
smell.
me and our sense of smell, at least for the cousins.
The
because-
twins.
Yeah, I was gonna say the twins, but no, they're the cousins. God damn it, there might as well be twins at this point.
Might as well.
No. Okay, because they both have a sense of smell. Like, what kind of odors does this creature give off?
It is like pungent, decaying moss,
Oh.
caked, dried like old blood, and additionally, you can smell that irony, kind of like sickly sweet tang of freshly spilled blood.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'd like to move. Well, if I can.
I have both my
Yeah.
katanas and chains prepared, by the way.
So on a scale of
I'd like to move
1 to oh my god, oh
At
my god, oh my
least,
god, oh my god, oh my
15
god.
15 feet.
I will also move next to my lovely cousin.
Okay.
Sad.
Okay, DM on a scale of 1 to oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. How tingly is my skin right now? As in
You know,
how
like
strong?
the first time you see like Toph sense through the earth in Avatar,
Yeah.
and like the hairs stand up on the back of your neck when you see that, and you're like, oh shit, that animation dope, like that.
Walker.
Yes.
How tall is this tree?
It is roughly the lowest branch
Excuse me.
to your position is about 10 feet off the ground. The tree itself is about, let's say, 45 feet tall.
All right, I'm going to climb about 20 feet up into it.
Is everybody else
And
doing
take
kind of a
position to
stealth
ambush
check
them.
thing?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
do more stealth.
since
Yeah.
everybody's moving and relocating, I will need everyone to roll me stealth, and for Reikoku, since you're climbing, I will need you to roll me acrobatic.
Acrobatics and
Dex.
stealth?
Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna
Okay,
take out my
Dex?
lovely
Hold
green
on a
die.
second. Heck, hold on. a
It's
second.
Alright,
good
hold on.
stealth. 24 into stealth, Walker.
Okay.
And
I have a
19 on the...
So
Acrobatics.
17,
Each block is
and
5,
Dex
right?
is-
20.
Each block is 5 feet, correct.
And I move
I have a
30
21.
feet.
What's 17 plus?
Yes, 30 is your...
I lied. I figured out. Never mind, I lied.
Okay.
23. I was like, wait a minute. My math was
Yeah.
wrong.
Sorry, I miscounted. It's to get a 20 for acrobatics.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna wait and let them do their thing in stealth. I'm not going to stealth.
I think we anticipated this.
So that way I could just write it down.
But
So I
but
don't
the
forget.
intentional thing is I'm not going to stealth so that I can be a good decoy for everybody else that is stealthing. So, my question, DM, is this. If I am purposely drawing its attention toward me and away from everybody else, does that give them advantage on their stealth rolls?
I will say, for the sake of this, it would constitute the help action. Now, normally the help action is restricted to a single creature. For the sake of this, since you are causing a distraction, a ruckus, if you will, it would apply to the creatures further from your position.
So I would be, okay, you see where I
So-
moved? That's where I moved up to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be
Okay.
talking and yelling at it and everything to
Okay, so
purposefully-
rushing.
So,
So if you're like rushing and like drawing its attention,
very much like Inosuke, pointing my sword at it, yelling at it, that kind of thing. So its attention is focused on me.
it's going to then zero in on
Yeah.
you,
Yep,
which
yep,
will
yep.
give everyone else advantage on stealth rolls. So if you all would like to roll again to
See,
try and get
my
higher numbers, you can
stupidity
do that
helps
20.
you.
Walker, how tall is
That's
the tree?
great. Can you
Like, sorry,
repeat
I-
that again, lovely
Okay, hold on one
storyteller?
second. Yes. Mark.
1.
Mm.
How tall is the monster? I mean,
Oh, the monster is roughly 35 to 40 feet tall.
All right,
He is 15 feet wide, I believe. Well, it says 10 feet, but it's 15
okay,
feet.
I'm going up a lot
Tatsudomashi.
higher up the tree then.
Tatsudomashi. So essentially, coming through.
Walker, I want to try to get at least like 15 feet in height above him on the tree.
Okay.
Tatsudomashi.
Yeah.
Richie, try and lure him over this way. You get him from below, you can get him from top.
On that note, let me roll stealth for the boys.
You go low, I go high.
Why am I Black Hole Chan?
I don't interpret their thirst.
Yeah. Just let it happen.
So
I
I gotta
don't-
play the sound effect twice.
I shouldn't.
Natural 20.
One more.
Natural 20.
Yes, I'm
There we
aware
go.
of how many times I have to play the thing. So that advantage really helped Daisuke and Tenshi.
Yeah.
People.
Like Christ alive. So you said you're gonna go higher?
Yeah, because ideally I was hoping Hikaru would lure him this way, and then, he go low,
I'll
I go
say
high.
with your initial acrobatics check, you will be able to get higher up. To the point that you want to. Now, since there aren't a lot of like weight-bearing branches that high up, you are like gripping onto it as best you can. I may require, depending on if how long it takes you to stay up there, I may require additional acrobatics checks just because you will have to be hanging on.
Right.
Unless you want to drop down a couple levels. It just depends on the situation.
I said my goal is I'm hoping the thing will move over this way and I can jump on it.
All right. On that note,
There we go.
his attention is now drawn to Hikaru. Everyone else has had advantage on their stealth checks. Roll for initiative.
All of us?
What is my initiative?
Well, he's
That is the beautiful
engaging
part.
the you all repositioned, but he has been like, yes, meat. So
Walker,
Okay.
use the sound again.
why do I have to use the sound again?
Because he rolled a
Natural
nat fucking 20.
Should have.
Natural
This song is
20.
this sound is progressively becoming the bane of my.
Okay, so
That's
Ghetto.
cool, though.
I have a ghetto 20.
I have 25. I have a
I have-
19 with a +4 initiative.
So 23.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's right. 23. Sorry. I don't know why I thought you can't
go
roll a
back
21, Richie. That's impossible. I must be Black Hole Chan. God, do I suck at math.
23. I rolled a 23. I'm worried about Ava and Lady. We're late. We got this. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Ava and Lady, but not in the campaign. I'm just worried about them in general.
23. 19, 20. All right.
I worry that things go well for both of them.
So you're in it. So yours is a 20. You say yours was a ghetto 20.
Yep.
Okay. And then Hawk, what is your initiative?
25 total after the nat 20.
Okay.
You know it's better than 20.
Then
25. That is so loud.
and then once more with gusto.
I was gonna say Into the Breach, but okay.
All right. So that has got everybody, with exception of the monster. So add turn. And then we'll
That's not bad. Okay.
okay.
Excuse me.
You are excused.
So at the top of the round for this auspicious fight is Reikoku Akuno. Reikoku, what are you gonna do?
You said it did move a little bit higher.
Yes, you can move higher. You said you climbed up about like 30 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to go all the way to the tip of the tree, you can climb. You're gonna need another.
Acrobatics.
Yes.
I'll do that, and can I save my attack afterwards?
Yes, you can hold your attack action. For if it comes in range, I'll allow that.
I'm definitely using Decisive against my players tonight.
Is it me or is he being all staticky?
He's
Oh,
being
sorry,
all
is that just
staticky.
my voice?
Okay.
That's
It's
still staticky?
yeah, it's
Just a little bit.
It's
I'm-
fine.
at
It's
this
habit.
point, I've just gotten used to it, and I think so is the
It's,
chat.
yeah, it's fine.
23 Walker.
23?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to climb up there with ease. Doesn't take you any additional effort to get up there. For the most part, your training at the temple has paid off in leaps and bounds. Literally. So you are at the top of the tree. You are 45 feet in the air, and you are clinging to the tree. You are holding your attack until your next turn. It is now Hikaru's turn. Hikaru, what would you like to do?
I thought it was a long
Okay,
lady.
Xander, real quickly.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hold on,
Let me double check.
Xander, really quickly. There is a new computer that should be sent to Hawk soon. So this, while it may be a new thing for you, it's kind of a thing we've been dealing with. He just needs a good, better computer, and that's on his way. So hopefully this will be the last time we hear it. Within the next 2 weeks, hopefully he gets his new desktop.
And to answer it, Hawk, technically they both have the same modifier. Their scores are the only thing that's different.
And I think
so
I think it's mostly because I'm the one that's doing all the stuff to gather attention. And while you guys are moving, I'm the one that's talking to it and grabbing its attention, so I have to play that out. And I think that...
Plus, you all were preparing actions, so I figure being later in the initiative will allow you to act on whenever you were planning.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that sound better now?
Yeah, sound great.
All right, cool.
So Hikaru, what would you like to do?
I got my sword pointed at him, and I'm just basically taunting him while I'm moving forward. I'm still walking forward, so I'm guessing that if my initiative is higher than his, I will move the next square up. Am I the first in the turn order? Holy shit.
You are the second in the turn order.
Second.
Reikoku was the first in the turn order.
Okay, and you're saying
the
that
monster
Reikoku's
is-
other action was to jump up to the very tippy top of the tree?
Yeah, that was his movement, was to jump up to the top of the tree, climbing essentially with acrobatics.
Well then,
and
just for
he's holding-
continuity, it would be technically Reikoku going first. It's just that while he was doing that, I was just doing all my talking and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was moving forward up to the square
each of
that I'm
these like turns essentially span like 6 seconds each. So
in. Okay, so was him moving up to the top of the tree his turn?
Well, no,
That was
I
his
saved
turn.
my attack.
Oh, you saved your attack. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so he's holding his attack if the monster comes in range.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
hoping it comes. I'm hoping you can get him in range.
Well, I don't know what your range is, but okay.
Basically, it's like just
Well,
jump.
since it's a standard attack, it would be like
Then
5 feet. So if you can kite him essentially over to the tree line, is what Reikoku's asking.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I'm going to use my. Oh, God, I feel so foolish that I stepped too far forward. Then.
I mean, you haven't called your turn. I mean, you can come back a little bit.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm one back forward. I'm here instead of one more square forward. Is that good?
Yeah. I mean, with the size of the monster, it'll still be. If it decides to chase you, that should still give Reikoku enough space to get a good leap in.
Okay. I will be taunting it. God. Hikaru. I have to think like. God, I have to kind of sort of think like Inosuke whenever the second personality takes over. It's not that he actually has two personalities. It's just that, you know, you could consider this survival instinct at this point. Fuck. He's consciously aware of what he's doing this time, though. It's not the same as the crowds. Just finding a good insult. Is this exactly what the creature looks like, or is this just a general
Essentially,
representation?
it
of
is.
its
It
size?
is this large hulking creature, 3 fingers on each hand. It looks more like the original 5 have more or less fused into 3, and it has bone spikes kind of like coming out of its body, but additionally, it looks like there is like moss and rot and like stone growing on it. And its fists are its fists and mouth are currently like caked in like old dried blood and some fresh blood.
So it's like a taller, uglier Doomsday.
It's a, I guess it's like a
Pretty
grass
much, yeah.
type.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
It was messing with her cat. I'm glad my dog's not in here.
No, Dinah jumped
Okay.
on my shoulder
So
and then
pointing,
she went on my lap.
pointing his sword forward, Hikaru's gonna be like, "Hey, tall, beige, and ugly. That's right. I'm talking to you. You got the bones to come over here? I bet you don't. Come on. Come on. I've been dying to slice something up all day, and you look just the right size to test out my new skills. Good enough?
Roll me a performance.
Oh shit. I have to perform something?
I mean, you're trying to draw his attention.
I thought it would have been intimidation or something like that.
Yeah.
Intimidation would be to scare it off.
Oh,
Performance is-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to...
Okay.
Okay, so performance, I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Yep, that's a nope. That is a 14. That is just a straight 14 because I have nothing in bonus.
Oh, great.
Here's hoping the DC wasn't that high.
Let's find out. Let's see if due to your taunting he takes. So let's.
He seems pretty dumb and slow.
Okay.
Not bad.
So as you like taunt him and his essentially like
His appearance.
his appearance and the fact that you're going to butcher him, he does not take this well as he emits a very loud cacophonous roar across the forest, which I'm not going to do because my gain is very high and it is yeah.
I love how
Thank you.
3 of us instantly did it for you. That was
You know
beautiful.
what? And it's the craziest thing. As it roars, it somehow has 3 voices despite being one monster.
No wonder he doesn't talk. It's like, hey, you know a little mouthwash would fix that right up. Oh God, the smell.
Halitosis.
So is that
Halitosis. And
that
I'm
what
going
you're
to
gonna do
hold
next
my action. I'm going to hold my attack action
Okay.
until he is within range as well.
okay? Next up would be Atsuko. Atsuko, what you gonna do?
I really want to get behind him and get ready to attack from behind.
That is an option.
Yeah, so
Flanking
that's what I
over
will do.
Somebody got
Piss off, mate. Anyways,
What? Piss off, ghost!
so that's what I'll do. I'll get behind him and get ready to, or prepare to attack from behind.
I was gonna say the demon load really
And-
shit initiative, but no, we just rolled really high.
Some high rolls are on our side today.
With the high
so-
rollers, yeah.
Don't mess with me. I have the green die and the red die on my side tonight. Anyways,
So where on the map are you moving?
I'm gonna move. I don't know if it's gonna show because
You can hop from
Hold
tree
on,
to
I got-
tree.
I gotta go so pretty much. Did it work?
I mean, if you use the ruler,
I guess
you can
not.
see
You
it.
know, okay.
Like, okay, here. So, just for safety's sake, I would hop to either here or
Yeah, like-
here to kind of flank.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But
So either
like,
here or either
well,
here,
here,
if you were gonna flank.
let
yeah.
me I said behind him, so I
You're-
was.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's 30 feet. Okay.
You can. You won't be able to reach there in your turn
Reach
unless
there.
you take a dash action.
All right. So could
And
I
if
move,
you do,
like,
it will be a
30
straight
feet?
stealth roll. There will be no advantage, disadvantage to it.
Yeah. Sorry. Can I move at least right here?
If you want to move right there, you can do that. If you want to get directly behind him, again, dash action, straight stealth roll.
Again, flanking from the
Mm.
side is also viable. You don't have
All
to
right.
be directly
Yeah.
behind him.
I'll do it. All right. I'll do it from the side. So do I need to?
Yeah, because all
'Cause that
flanking
would
is
put you-
basically if you
'cause-
can draw a straight line between
I
two
mean, if you
players
want to
through an
flank him
enemy.
from the side, you could be right here and right within him. I don't know if your distance or melee. Like, I don't know what your distance is, but
Hmm.
I mean, being I'm assuming if he's gonna come at me, he's gonna end up right here.
So
Alright, so I will move 15 feet, and I guess that's acrobatic.
it would just be movement. I mean, if you're
Just
like
a
leaping,
movement?
if you
Okay.
want to like get up in trees, yes. But if you're
Nah,
just
I'll
moving
just-
there, no.
I'll just. Okay, you know what? Right there. There we go.
Because right now his attention's turned on me, and so long as he's still coming, so long as he comes at me, then everybody can attack because I think he's within their
Attack.
range. However, if somebody attacks him now and draws his attention away, that could be bad.
Bad news, and that's no good. Anyways. All right.
All right. And are you holding your attack as well?
I am holding my attack as well.
Okay. Sirinea, it's your turn.
Gordon Hayward shows his opponents no mercy.
Gonna move up. What's about 15 feet?
Okay.
Why can't I move my character? Okay.
You can do it, I believe.
Yeah, for some reason. Okay, it's on pan movement. I'm gonna move it up 20 feet actually, and I'm gonna throw a poison shuriken at him.
Okay. Roll to attack.
All right. And poison shuriken.
Oh my god, that's so loud.
Okay, so that's a 14 to hit. And then addition, if it does hit, there's a save DC to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. DC.
Say
Okay.
DC 15.
So unfortunately, I do have to inform you that that does not. As you throw your shuriken, you can see that the blow strikes purchase in like its hide, but it does not like pierce skin or break through. It just actually hits and then clatters off to the side.
Okay.
It's not like it's the hardest target in the world to hit, but it just glances off its natural armor, it seems.
Okay. Then in that instance, yeah. Oh shit! My bonus action was movement. Crap. guess that's-
Well, I mean, you have your movement and your action. Bonus action
Yeah.
is a different thing entirely.
Okay. Yeah. All right. My movement, my action. All right, and I wouldn't be able to move a little bit forward, would I?
I mean, you've moved 20 feet. You still have 10 feet of movement left.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna move over this way to be side of Atsuko.
All right.
And that would
I
be it.
sense you're gonna get us killed. I don't know, but I really feel like she's gonna get us killed.
So we don't know what tricks I might have up my sleeve.
All right. I trust you, my cousin. I trust
You
you.
guys haven't seen my attacks yet. So
All right. So on that note, it is Daisuke's turn. And Daisuke is going to try and also get into a decent flanking position. He is going to still stick to the tree line, though, because his water breathing gives him a good bit of mobility. He is going to move here. And he is going to hold his attack in case it comes into range so that he can use his attacks on it. On that note, it's the monster's turn.
Oh shit, here we go.
All right. And a few moments ago, I decided to roll something.
Oh,
I rolled perception. And
Their stealth was pretty high. What was your
yeah.
I mean, first I have to. Okay, there we go. 21 stealth.
At a 25 still.
Ah,
That's why I said not to attack him.
why?
That's why I said not to attack him, Sirinea.
Cousin, why? No.
I like to imagine this is all happening in game.
I
This
legit,
Atsuko freaking out.
like you. There was a plan here.
On that note, while it is in range, Atsuko, I would like you to roll to hit with your
Ah.
because you said you were holding your attack until it got in range.
I wanna quit this
There was
game
a plan.
now. I wanna quit. I wanna quit now. I
just imagine this is like all happening in character.
And to think,
I just-
everybody was worried about what Hikaru was gonna do a moment ago.
I'm just also imagining that as this is happening, like he's like yelling and walks away. He's like, "Is that fucker ignoring me?"
Oh yeah. There's definitely an anime blood vessel that's popping in his head right now.
Okay, can I understand?
Can I
the
also
screaming,
attack? Can I also
but I
attack?
need you to roll.
I don't even know what I.
You would be rolling to hit with your katana, because that is what you said you were holding your action.
I'm killing you.
Um,
With my own hands.
It's okay.
for-
She's new to the party. She doesn't understand how we plan.
Okay.
Since you were holding an attack, I would say no, specifically for the fact that an attack would be within your melee range.
I was gonna say I can't use any of my skills because I would have done
breath
that.
techniques would be something you would do on your turn. It wouldn't be something you can hold as an action.
Oh, darn it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm
I
just
gotta
so
figure out what
frustrated.
attack I want to do.
Somebody had to get eager.
Oh yeah. This is what. Where's she at? Where's? Hold on.
She's right beside you.
10 feet.
Throw
Okay.
her.
No. I meant the
Slap me
demon.
at the
I meant the demon. I'll do that later. Once the demon's gone, I will slap.
At this point, I'm just gonna scream out at everyone else while the thing is moving. Okay, plan's not working. Abort the stealth. Abort the stealth.
All right. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, I gotta figure out what attack I wanted to do.
That is in
Because
character.
I was not hoping that.
What
would
is the
come my
chat
way.
doing right
I
now?
mean-
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
interested in checking out.
Again,
They're
They're
just saying they're
so bad
feeling
right
sorry
now.
bad for me.
it wouldn't be what. I mean, you said you were holding your attack, so it would
Holding my
basically
attack.
be your weapon, like
My
whatever
weapon.
your.
Okay.
So
All right. Let me make this bigger because this was I don't like how it looked. Okay.
So you basically you would roll a d20, you would add your to hit mod for your
where
sword.
would
It's under
the
weapons.
hit mod be so I can?
It's under weapons.
Okay. Thank you.
To hit is 6.
My
7 from-
katana.
Yeah.
Oh, I just-
If you're getting it with the katana, yes.
You said D20.
Yeah. Roll a d20. Add your
Okay.
to hit modifier.
Okay. It's been too long since we played D&D. I blame everybody right now. So that's a 19
Plus 6. That's a 25.
plus
That definitely hits.
25. And
Then you
then-
roll a d8 and you add 4 because that is your damage bonus.
All right, I gotta find my D8. Uh-oh, where did my D8 go? No. Here it is.
I love the fact that the panic is real.
I'm upset.
Like-
You don't understand.
There is no way we could script this.
No.
Well,
That
no, we
is
could
a
script it. It
7.
just would not go nearly as well.
That's a 7.
Okay, a 7 total or a 7 that you
7
rolled?
total. No, that I rolled. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 7 that you rolled, that means that would be an 11 total. So 11 points of damage. So as your blade sinks into the beast, despite you knowing that that would be a significant amount of damage, for some reason the blade doesn't cut as deep.
No!
As it seems to be
Oh,
resistant, almost, to such an attack. And so it's going to make its attack.
I'm leaving.
God damn it.
No!
Okay.
This is what you wanted.
Sirinea,
Yes.
does a 16 hit?
16. Let me see.
Ugh.
Hold on.
You're good.
For some reason, my
You guys don't understand how
Alright,
pissed
guys.
I am.
Yes, 16 does hit.
Okay.
You guys don't understand how
I
pissed
need you to
am.
make me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving. Crap, strength is the one.
Lady, here you go. Here you go. This is to help you calm down.
Wait, what? Oh, how nice. Yes, alright. I'm triggered so bad.
Okay. So you take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And are... Oh, sorry. One moment. Miss did that. And are knocked back 15 feet,
Oh,
colliding with a tree, taking an additional 2 points of damage
damn.
for a total of 18.
Oh,
how does that make you feel?
I'm still alive. God damn.
Not for
Yeah,
long.
you are now
Not
at
for me.
You are now at 16 hit points.
All right.
Don't turn to me, please don't.
God damn.
Dude, please don't.
Run, Lady Chan, run.
Atsuko does a 25 hit.
I mean, it just misses, but
Yeah. Like, that's misses by a mile. She's a tough old broad. She can take this.
Misses by a mile.
she's a tough old bat. She can take it. She's a harbor chick.
Misses. Get out of here.
I don't think they make Nikes in her size.
No,
right?
I mean, wishfully it would miss, but realistically, with that AC.
Damn it.
So you take 13 points of damage, and I need you to make a strength saving.
This is just the best.
I'm
Run,
gonna need
Lady-
my green dice for this. Where is it? Okay, here
I
we go.
agree with Yoshimi. Run, Lady Chen, run.
You don't know how pissed I am right now.
Lady, I just imagine your character is running away at full sprint, going, "Ree!"
All right.
Ow, my ears.
That's
Right?
perfect. All right, here we go.
Sorry for headphone
I-
users.
Nah.
I need.
She wasn't that loud on my
Super
end.
effective.
She wasn't that loud on my end. Nope. You good.
All right, I'm holding my breath real bad. You don't understand.
Don't worry,
Oh,
guys.
20! Okay, that's a 20.
That you rolled?
That I rolled.
Silas approves.
Okay. You are not knocked back 15 feet.
Oh my god! Ah! Ah!
So you take no additional damage.
Oh. Thank you, Green Dye. You are my savior. This is why I love
And that is the demon's
Save
turn.
for special occasions.
special occasions only.
And it is now Tenchi's turn.
Somebody hurry up and just sleep.
This is the title of this episode, the one where everyone yeets.
No, the one where Atsuko reads.
No. We just need to call it like this. Episode 9.
Slayer?
Episode 9. There was a plan.
There was a plan.
If Lost returned to Tanjiro. Oh my god, yes.
I'm just imagining as well that this is essentially how it went. Like, the plan was there, it was structured, it was great. Then Sirinea comes out, throws a shuriken, it hits the demon, he turns around. Why, hello there.
God damn.
No, it'd be more like,
Did you just make the demon pull an Obi-Wan Kenobi? Hello there.
No, I made Sirinea pull an Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, did Sirinea, did you just make him pull an Obi-Wan?
I may have.
Hello there.
She,
So-
at this
I'm gonna have to
time,
use
she knew that she fucked up. She
Yeah.
fucked
that
up
this
real
time?
good.
I have
Was
to
that
put
this
away
time
my
that
heavy
he
hitter
knew
die
he
and
fucked
use my lucky die now.
Ah, the green die will always save my life.
The purple die of love. God damn it.
All right, I'm just having a good time in shitpost. Oh no, I put it in the cinnamon bun chat. I meant to put it in
On
shitpost.
that note, it's gonna need to make a dexterity saving throw as Tenchi gets all up in its grill.
I meant to put those in spicy memes. But it's
it's okay.
Don't worry. I'm trying not to get even upset even more.
She's trying to bury the cousin hate.
Oh!
Cousin.
As he delivers this blow with his technique, you watch as Tenchi actually rushes forward, leaping high in the air, and you watch the vein on his hands actually pulse as he grips his sword hilt tightly before dropping the blade down on the beast's wrist. And you can hear a cracking sound as it takes 15 points of damage. And that is all Tenchi can really do on this turn. So, Reikoku, you're up.
I was messaging Richie. I kind of have an idea. I want to run by you. It's very much a rule of cool thing.
I like this. A rule of cool. I am down with that.
Go on.
All right. Okay.
Apparently so is the DM.
He is down there below me. He's a very strong boy. We all agree on this, right?
Yeah.
I jump down to him, tossing him one of my swords as he jumps up and kicks me further towards the demon, and I pull him with me.
Oh my god.
There is no way this plan could go wrong. I'm happy. I'm excited to be part of this plan.
Wrong. Not one.
It's
Not one.
It's not like I jumped 15 feet over to another tree and then took the demon's attention away from the plan in general.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do for this situation. This is gonna be a series of rolls. The first
I'm
roll
okay with this.
in this,
I'm down.
is going to be acrobatics from Reikoku, as you are essentially leaping off the tree
Yep.
for this plan to work.
Yep. And I'm assuming I'll have to make a range attack roll to launch my katana towards him.
Cut off the demon foot.
Yes, and for the sake of this, you're going to have to hope that it doesn't beat his AC. Otherwise, it will be skewering him.
Well, that's one way to get him to go.
Your swords are not like edged weapons. It's not going to get lodged in there.
Fair.
Sorry, hooked weapons, barbed weapons. That's the word I was looking for. Anyway, first thing you have to do is make an acrobatics.
That's one in acrobatics.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely using this dice against my players tonight.
Where is my AC, by the by?
25.
It should be under. It should be on the main page.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it.
Natural 20.
There we go. For the sake of this, I will say that you leap flawlessly, and your as you are gaining on the position, you have judged the distance properly, so you would be in the best spot for this plan. Hikaru is going to have to make essentially a running leap to kick you as you are launching your sword out for this to happen.
Yes.
You have gauged it perfectly. You've got the positioning down. You know exactly where you need to be.
Okay, what do I need to do?
I'm leaping majestically through the air.
Let's just
So
I
as this-
believe I can fly.
So for he's already done his part of this. For Hikaru, since you are essentially launching yourself up into the air and then kicking him, the first thing I'm gonna need you to do is roll me. Hold on, let me.
Okay, I rolled it. But now I
Add
need
your
to know.
athletics.
Athletics. Well, that's a 22.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
19 plus 3.
Okay.
I'm
So,
a sturdy boy.
you both arrive, like, as you are leaping off your position, as you are launching your, you are both coming at each other with optimal velocity, and you all are also following the correct vectors. Now I'm going to need you to roll me your attacks, because you are kicking him, and you are throwing a blade at him.
Oh, attack. Okay, so this is just what do I do for unarmed? Since I'm kicking him.
This should
we're
be
gonna
good.
say that for the sake of this, we will.
Wouldn't it be a coordination check instead of an attack? Like, okay, first off, why are you throwing your sword at me? What if I just jumped in the air and backflipped and kicked you forward? With the pressure of my kick, I kicked you toward there. Why are you using your sword against me at all?
No, I'm trying to drop my sword to you, so you'll be... Think like Thor and Mjolnir.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Walker, could I just...
Reikoku's trying to get hammer tossed by you, trying to bring you along with him with chain, similar to Thor gripping the
Gotcha!
wrist mount with him.
Gotcha!
I just had a thought, Walker. Could I just drop the sword, like, as I pass him and he grab it?
Yeah, that'd be a lot easier than him attacking me.
Yeah.
Okay, then in that case, you're still gonna have to roll for your kick, and then I'm gonna need you to roll to then grab the sword as he's flying away.
What would melee be for the kick? Like, I'm not trying to do damage to him. I'm trying. This is to try.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Would I just add strength?
For the sake of this, I'm just trying to make the blow connect. So you will be rolling with. Since you already used strength to launch yourself into the air, I'll say yes. This is gonna be strength because you're gonna have to propel him forward.
Stay on the table, please. Thank you. That would be... So I'm just adding a straight strength mod, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 16. Like, 15 and 1, 16.
16, okay.
Yep.
Next, I'm going to need you to roll me, a sleight of hand, because you are essentially, as you're launching him, you are then grabbing the end of, like, his chain weapon so you can be dragged along with the blow.
Okay, would I also have to make a perception check on this to see the fact, to notice the fact that he's dropping his sword for me?
I would say since he's like dropping it and essentially you all are coordinating this technique, I'm assuming that he is shouting.
Yeah, pretty much.
That he is dropping the sword. So
he's saying grab my sword is basically. Oh, like,
yeah,
okay,
pretty
cool.
much.
Whee! If this goes off, that's what Hikaru's gonna do. He's gonna grab the sword and then suddenly get yanked along with the sword and just go whee!
Great.
See, this is how we know Sweet Bean Bun was meant to be. She says re, I say we. There we go.
So what did you roll for the attack to connect?
For him or for me?
For you. You're
I'm the one that rolled the 16.
16 plus 5, right?
No. Oh. Are you telling me to do sleight of hand? I thought he was doing the sleight of hand.
He's. How about you both roll sleight of hand for you to drop it and for you
to notice it?
Okay.
Just for you to grab it.
Oh, for me to grab it. Okay. Then my sleight of hand. I don't think it's all that good. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's amazing. Okay, that's a 21. 15 and 6. Yep.
I got 18.
All right, with an 18 and a 21, you both are able to pull off this maneuver. Whee! As you all are essentially dragged into combat range with... Well, there's not really a great way to position all of you in here, so I'm just going to move Tenchi for a quick second and just there we go.
We're gonna have to come up with a name for this technique later.
While we're airborne,
Maneuver 7.
can I fling him?
I like that.
What is his strength mod? That would depend on his strength, honestly.
That would depend on your strength because you are.
Yeah. It's only +2.
It's +2.
Yeah. I was like thinking more like using like the momentum to sling him towards it because I'm assuming this is using most of my action.
Pretty much, this is going to be your entire. This is going to be your entire thing because you are leaping with your movement, and then you are essentially launching a comrade as your action.
Yeah. Well, if I land, would I have an attack action?
Okay, but at the end of the day, it's gonna look so badass.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try and launch him towards it as I land.
In my mind's eye, we're amazing right now.
Gonna use Hikaru as an improvised weapon.
Cool.
Rule of cool for the win.
Wait, he's gonna use Hikaru as a weapon? Is that what I just heard?
Kinda.
My whole body is a weapon.
Okay.
And everyone is complaining about missing the plan. When y'all are rolling this high, it's all good. Rule of cool for the win. I love our chat.
I am honestly amazed this worked.
Yeah, I am too. Even if it went horribly wrong, it was guaranteed to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you roll to yeet him?
Yeah.
Yes. Deep down, Reikoku's been waiting for this for a long time.
No, for real, like Reikoku, what did you roll?
Get a 20.
Get out 20. Okay, thank
Sorry,
you.
I mentioned it. I thought I mentioned it a second ago.
So Hikaru's expendable suite. How dare you?
Okay, for this situation, because it is essentially a unified effort. This is a weird thing for me to rule. Since this is a unified effort and you are essentially using at the monster to strike it, I'm going to say this is going to be Hikaru. You get to roll 2d8
Yay!
damage on the creature.
That's a 12.
And Reikoku, how are you landing?
Flash.
Like, are you just like
in a crouch with like one with arms at either side, just like
can't believe that worked. You know,
that just like he's just trying to play it off just like super cool, just as an angel goes. That's it.
Okay. With the force of this, would I be landing in front of the demon, or can I land on the demon?
My goal is to get you.
If you wish to land on the demon, I will require an acrobatics check from you.
Okay.
Because your attack is hitting. This is essentially the acrobatics is your landing strategy.
Okay. Well, yeah. Hey, it's always good to have a landing strategy. I learned that from season 1 of RWBY.
Yes.
Okay. So acrobatics. Jesus Christ. Okay. I think we're good. That's a 23. 17 and 6.
Okay. And how much damage did you roll?
I have yet to have rolled my damage.
Okay.
Okay. That is. You said 2d8, right?
2d8.
Okay. Well, it's funny. I got one good roll and one okay roll. So that's 12 damage. That's an 8 and a 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, it could have been worse. All of that work for 2 1s would have been terrible.
Yeah.
And considering that the demon has shown some resistance to standard attacks, that's actually really good. That's 6 damage total after its resistance takes half.
I just can I say I landed on its back and I just stabbed it in the neck?
Essentially, yeah, you have that is how you have stopped it.
Yes.
Like for the sake of this, I like the imagery of mid-air, like as you're going to slash, you slash and then reverse the grip of your blade so that you essentially use it as a break for yourself.
Yeah, I stab him in the back of the neck in order to stop my momentum.
And on that note,
Hikaru just looks over at Reikoku with like you can visibly see the sparkles as he's just laughing maniacally at him. Like it's more of a I can't believe that effing worked kind of look on his face. But he's like kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Reikoku's just trying to play it off as cool. By the way, I thought of a name for
oh god.
I thought of a name for a technique.
Yes.
Chain gang.
I like this.
Okay.
I like this.
On that note, Reikoku,
Fluffer Nutter.
you take 16 points of damage.
He takes 16 points of damage.
Because you still leapt 40 feet.
Ow.
You're not dead.
I mean, you lived, but like
Can
your shins are in like so much pain.
Yeah, and you did get a boost of momentum from me as well, so that inertia did not help.
Like my thought was I'll just be launched forward, but yeah, I get you. I'll take it. It was sort of cool. And
here's the thing: you were like, I want to be cool and land on my feet. No, if you were any kind of smart, you would have basically rolled out of it to take some of the momentum off, and he would have been able to have your damage.
If he did still roll, since it is a heavily wooded area, I would have had to roll percentile to see if he hit a tree.
Well, I would not roll. He'd have rolled once forward to take. Like it's a thing that you
I
do
know,
in martial arts, but you
I
essentially roll out of a fall like that and you take half the damage.
yeah.
That's what I was getting at. I mean, again, you're the DM. It's
I
your
still
rules.
was taking damage either way, so I was like, just stick to landing.
Stick the landing. Okay.
On that
Don't
note,
land on my face.
Hikaru, it's your turn.
Woohoo! Oh, I get a turn now. You say? Oh,
Yep.
I thought that
yeah,
was my turn. Okay.
No, that's why I wanted to get you
that
in
was-
range, because it'll take my whole turn just to get over
That
here.
was Reikoku's turn. The only thing that I will say about this is, for this turn, you have an action. You will not have a movement, since essentially your movement
That's
was
okay. That's okay.
launch
That's okay.
guy through air.
I am now officially back with a. Hey! Through this, I want to go ahead and give the props to Reikoku. Through this, the plan is now back at square one where it was initially. I feel like I have sufficiently taken the attention of the demon once again.
Except now we're in the opposite positions. I was supposed to be on top and you're on the bottom.
Oh god.
Well, there went that ship. I don't know what it's going to be called, but that
I
ship
mean-
just started.
But look, Reikoku.
Oblivious
Hikaru's al-
boys. I'm calling it.
Oblivious
Hikaru's
boys.
always
That is true. That is true. Okay.
What'd you say, Walker?
so- he said Hikaru's
Oh.
always on top.
I mean, if you're talking about ship names, I already have.
Oh God.
He already planned every ship name. Oh God, yes,
What did you do?
Perfect.
What
Perfect.
did you do?
Perfect.
it works. No, we're not gonna even tell you. Just look it up.
It's in the Roll20 tab. It's
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, it's in the Roll20 tab. Okay.
Don't say it. Just
Eh.
that's your name.
I mean, it doesn't. Heaven and hell is fine. You're like, don't say it. The whole freaking chat can
I'm saying
see it.
fucking don't say it. I was gonna
No,
hold off
it's
on
on stream.
God damn it.
It's on
Yeah.
stream.
Ow.
Everybody can see it.
Ow.
There's no hiding it.
Well, I can't see the
Well, I mean,
chat.
I know, and she was basically telling me not to tell you all what it was, but
You
y'all
posted
defend
in
yourselves.
Roll20.
Yeah,
it's
I read
over.
it. That's
No,
fine.
I'm no. It's she said she was telling me like not to say it out. That y'all had to see it in Roll20 for yourselves.
Alright.
I don't know,
Anyway.
man. He's into chains and stuff. I'm wondering if this should be called 50 Shades of Gay.
Eh.
Boo. Yeah.
Anyway, back to combat.
Back to combat. All right, so back to combat. Tatsudamoshi. Okay, so Thunder Breathing Style 6. Since I'm above him, would that help? Because I'd be raining down from above of him with a shower of violent strikes. And since I am
Essentially, yeah,
technically
because
above him, yeah.
you've already braced yourself on his back. You would essentially just be like, with this technique, you'd be vaulting yourself up in the air and
Okay.
delivering these blows
Before
down on top
before
of
I
him.
pull the sword out from his neck, I'm gonna take that breath. I'm gonna yank it out, yank the sword out of the back of his neck, and I'm just gonna rain fury down on top of him.
Now, is that going to
Yeah.
affect anybody that's like
Within your range.
within his range?
Yeah, my range would get hit by that.
With the size of the creature,
I am
it will
purposefully
not
aiming
be because
directly
it is 15 feet wide, and like the monster itself is 15 feet wide and like 40 feet or like 30 feet tall. This is a 10-foot cube, so he's essentially just raining it down on the monster exclusively.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm purposefully not doing a circle or 60 feet. All creatures within a 10-foot cube of any point must make. So you guys aren't within a 10-point cube, because any of the cubes that are surrounding the monster, basically the square outside of the spot I'm standing in, is where it would be raining down, and you're all outside of that. Yep, y'all are 15 feet
What's
away.
What's the
or
save
at
DC?
least- The save DC, DC 17 or 8+ proficiency mod. And I do not know where my proficiency mod is.
It'd be
It's on the front
at this
page.
level it's a +2, so it'd be 8 + 2 + 1 is 11.
Or a 17 DC.
Yeah, so 17 would be the higher, so we take that.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's a 6 + 4 plus his proficiency. That's
That's a 15, so still
that's
still
not
succeed.
enough. That's not enough.
Still succeed, baby! Okay, what is the damage I'm doing here? Creatures take 8d10 force damage.
Force damage, yeah.
Jesus. Okay, D10. I gotta find my D10s. That is not it. Good lord. I know I have D10s. Where they be? That is. Okay, I'm assuming that the 0 on here equals a 10.
0, 0.
Yeah, if it's like a 1, that's the 0 would be the 10.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to do 8 of those. That's gonna be beautiful.
Yep.
No, that's a D8. I don't need that.
Or to make it even better, if you go on Google
Mm-hmm.
and you put in what is it?
I mean, you could do a dice roller like that, or you could do the
Yeah, that's what I used the
Dice
first
on-
couple of days.
Well,
like,
the thing is,
baseball.
like, if I roll with actual dice, I tend to roll better. So
True.
yeah.
the RNG. It's not the love.
Yeah, electric dice hate me.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
It's because
Electric-
it's because I dream of electric sheep. They don't like that.
Roll 20 hates my guts, but
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Um,
Okay, so this is
Google
one.
finds
Okay,
my
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I'm rolling the 100 die and just counting them for whatever. So,
Gotcha.
like, if it says 80, it's 8. If it says 20, it's 2. Blah blah blah.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's a 10. That's an 8. That's another 10, so that's 20. And that's okay. Let's. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That went crazy. Okay. Moving. Now comes the fun part, kids. Math. Okay, that is.
Mathematics.
How do I know the difference between a 9 and a 6 on here? Okay, that was a 9. Okay, cool. Okay, so 10, 20, 64, 30.
To know if it's like a 6 or a 9, there's a line under the 6, and then there's a line on top of the 9.
Okay, 8 and a 9 is 17. That's 47.
All right.
Yeah. Math is a thing.
As the creature takes 47 points of damage, he is looking bloodied by this sudden and unexpected attack.
Okay.
We did it.
Okay, can I also, for flavor's sake, say that as all this was coming down, I re-stabbed my sword into a new area just to kind of hold on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is very much Shadow of the Colossus right now.
Yeah. This is me holding on for dear life. Somebody kill this thing! And that's my action. That's my turn.
All right. Atsuko, you're up.
Hikaru's having fun, but he's aware of the danger.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. How much damage has he had so far? Is my question.
Enough to be bloodied.
You're not getting a specific amount from him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get like how is he still?
Because he has some
have
sort of
enough
resistance,
energy?
so it might be, you know.
I was gonna say, does he have? I should use that. That's pretty good actually. I'm trying to like figure out if he still has enough energy or he's a little bit weakened. But... Did I cut out completely, or is just Discord just?
No, we can hear you.
No, I hear
I was
you.
about to say, I was like, why did everybody go quiet?
Well, my
Because we're waiting on you to decide what you want to do.
My
I know, it's a
headphone
hard
cord got
decision.
unplugged, so that's
It's a
part of
very
it.
hard decision because I was gonna use one of my techniques, but he's on his head, and if I damage him, he's gonna get pissed like last time, and then we're gonna have this huge.
You can warn him to get off.
I mean, it depends on where you're throwing that technique around. It's a big.
It's a big target, so.
Huge,
But-
huge target. Oh, where is my skills? Just kidding, not skills.
Yeah. Don't do what I do and forget that you had a freaking reaction.
Yeah, I
Dude.
know. I was like, oh snap.
I was like,
Let
fuck.
me look at that real quick.
Yeah.
Shoot. I gotta think. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, that's what, 10? Alright, he's 10 feet in front of me. That's a good thing.
Well, it's more or less 5 feet. It's a big target.
It's a big dude. Okay.
So he's basically standing right in front of you.
Kinda wanna slice through his neck.
That's pretty high up where
Yeah.
he is.
No. Let's play this out.
Oh, okay.
Let's see where this goes.
She's like, I'm not sure. No. Yeah, so I'm gonna, try to slice, like, across his neck. Hopefully, some damage or whatever. So, yeah.
Are you using a technique, or are you just doing a regular attack?
Regular attack. Excuse me, regular attack.
Okay, so what did you roll?
I didn't roll anything yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, while we're waiting on decisions to be made, everyone check spicy memes.
That's
That's saucy.
That's so...
No.
Mmm.
No.
Yeah.
I really want fan art of Reikoku and Hikaru just like skipping down the
skipping down to the happy
arm in arm.
Skipping down the happy road of murder.
Yep, just arm in arm, swords in each arm.
It's like, yay, murder!
And then the girls in the back going, "That's fucking gay."
That's just them with them with that doomed like anime look, just like, ugh, we're gonna die.
We're all doomed.
No, no, with the Tanjiro meme look.
Yeah.
Okay, this is probably... Alright, I'll give you this one. This one's probably a bit more accurate. Hold on, it's uploading right now. I don't know why it's uploading. I just copy-pasted.
Is that total or just before your modifiers?
Before. I'm looking for my monitor.
Alright, it's up in spicy memes. This one seems to be more
Natural
accurate.
20.
Holy shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with the little box thing, but I don't know.
This is what Hikaru looks like when his plans go wrong. It's like, you broke my plans.
Let me, refresh roll 20 because I'm having a little bit of issue trying to my little box up here.
Okay.
Didn't want to work the first time. Let's hope it works. There we go. Much better. Now I can see it. All right.
Okay, first off, Hawk, that's 2 emotions. I can count.
But can Reikoku?
Yes.
Oh.
He's not Hikaru, he can count.
You don't know what his education was like.
Based on his
I'm
speech
assuming
pattern, it's better than Hikaru.
I'm assuming it was a lot like Sesame Street, but with more murder.
A little bit.
1, 2, 2 stabs. Ah.
Accurate.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3 decapitations.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so that would be a 26 to hit. That hits. I need you to roll your damage. So that's the D8 plus 4. And then since it's a crit, you just add an additional 8 points to whatever you roll.
Repeat that again. You're cutting out.
Roll a D8, add 8, then add 4.
That's a 6. So 6 plus 8.
So 18.
6 plus 8. That's 14.
Yeah, plus 4.
Plus 4. 18. Okay. Sorry.
So with its resistance, it takes 9 points of damage. And it is still looking pretty bloodied. It's not looking pretty great. That slash on its neck definitely cut in, but it was a little shallow. You still have your movement and your bonus action. What you gonna do?
I could step back just a tad bit. So after that move, I will, step back a couple, or move a couple of what is that? Let me see. I'm gonna move like 2 squares.
Okay.
So right over God darn it! I hate this. Yeet.
It's going to take an attack of opportunity. Does a 26 hit?
Again, having issues with the sheet. Ah!
From what I can see on your character token, your AC is 19.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to safely assume that hits. I'm going to roll that damage. And I just need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Alrighty. That's a 19. 19 plus 3. 19. 22.
Okay. You are not knocked back any additional feet. You do, however, take 11 points of damage. As he claws you as you're walking away.
I am not doing so
Well, at least you haven't had your ass kicked by gravity.
And with that, is that your turn?
That is my turn. I end my turn.
All
right, Sirinea, it's your turn.
All right. The first thing I do is tell Hikaru to get off the demon.
No,
Try
I
to
don't
warn him.
wanna.
Because if he doesn't, he's gonna get hit. Honestly.
Well, it's not. Him have no movement. It not his turn.
I know it's not his turn.
They're gonna have
I'm
to
gonna warn
hit
him.
You're going to have
I'm
to
actually
hit
gonna
him.
warn him.
Or...
Okay, apologies. I had to step away and use the restroom real quick. Did I take damage?
You're good.
No.
You have taken no damage. Atsuko has taken damage because she left the range and got hit with an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Sirinea is warning you that she is about to unleash a technique. You may get hit.
Okay.
You may get hit.
Okay.
At least you know ahead of time.
Okay. No, I'm good. So hey, you warned me, so I'm okay with that.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
In response, Hikaru looks at you with this gleam in his eye, like, "Bring it."
All right.
Give a thumbs up.
Strike me!
Yeah, you hear the thumbs up, and surprisingly, for no reason whatsoever, you start to hear the Guile theme playing in your head.
As I'm doing that, I'm saying, "Get back," and I'm looking at everyone. Get back.
Yeah, I can't move. It's not my turn.
Also, there is a stream puppy that has joined me, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, as I will use a level 2 spell.
Level 2 technique.
Yeah, level 2 technique. Wind breathing style 7, sudden gust.
Dopeness. What am I as the monster?
Let's see. Ripping. Okay. See. It's gonna cost me 8 stamina. Ooh, Jesus. Ripping forth with sudden fury, you launch a series of slashes that unleash a column of gale force wind to attack a creature within 30 feet, which is within 30 feet. Adding proficiency bonus and either strength or dex mod, which is higher. I believe that's dex mod. And on a hit, deal 4d8 slashing damage.
Okay, so you're basically just going to roll to attack and then add your proficiency bonus and your dex or strength mod, whichever is higher.
Okay. And because of roll 20 screwing me over the last few times, I'm going to use my dice.
Yeah. So for us, here.
Natural 20! My first one! I can screenshot it.
Natural 20!
Okay.
DM,
the amount of cringe that I had right there.
DM, I apologize for the interruption, but I forgot to ask earlier. What was the stamina consumption for my?
11.
11. Okay. And where do I locate my stamina? Where's that at?
Stamina is basically I have it put in as first level spell slots. You just basically take down the number of used versus maximum. So you just subtract 11 from your used column.
Okay.
Just-
I'll have to locate all of that.
Just to verify.
Yeah.
It's under your spell book.
Spell.
It's in the top right corner.
Alright.
Okay.
48. 48. Let's see. Okay. 8. Okay.
We're getting a couple nat 20s here and there.
Okay, and that's a 6. 26.
Okay, and since this is a technique that relies on an attack roll, and you did roll a natural, can crit. So
Okay.
26 plus 4d8. So basically, plus 4 8s, or
Okay.
24, I want to say? No.
20.
8, 16, 24, 32. Be plus 32.
Okay.
You deal a grand total. Sirinea.
You kind of cut out.
Oh,
I
sorry.
couldn't hear.
Fif-
I couldn't hear.
58 points of damage total. Sirinea, how do you want to do this?
Oh, yes! I am sorry. I am already calling. I am sorry.
How much damage do I take?
I'm on for this.
Well, considering that it is one that is a ranged attack spell, like it is a ranged attack technique, it's basically attacking a single creature.
Yeah.
You're not in the way.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a line effect. This is just straight on one thing.
Okay.
So
Cool,
I'm
cool,
gonna go ahead and focus in on the midsection. So
Cool.
as I'm gonna go slashing back behind my head and then just pull this giant swing through the abdomen.
All right. So, as you launch yourself forward towards them and attack the abdomen initially, kind of twisting yourself around and then unleashing a flurry of subsequent slashes, you shred through a lot of its major tendons and muscles, and as it like slumps to the ground, like falling piece by piece, you then deliver the decapitating it completely.
Okay.
And that is combat.
Redemption. Redemption. I feel like I'm redeeming myself from idiocy now.
Hikaru hops off of the demon after it falls off the ground, just hops off of it, walks over to, sheathes his sword, walks over to Reikoku, high five.
Reikoku gives him a high five.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then he goes, so, want to head to the next area?
All right, let's find the next one.
Alright.
Okay,
As
they're already
they're
moving
doing that-
towards where the next mass of demons is.
Alright, a DM,
Yes.
can I see where my shuriken has dropped from earlier?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception, I'm gonna try roll 20 one more time, see if this helps me.
I don't think it should
roll
be
20,
murder
that's
on
not-
your mind. Murder on my mind.
Perception, perception, where is it? There we go. Damn it! Roll 20 hates me.
Can Reikoku look for her shuriken since she can't find it?
I do apologize. That is a nat 1. So I will say that while you are searching for your shuriken,
Oh no.
and like scanning the area and kind of like look, like you essentially punt it further into the darkness, and it is gone.
Oh. Now I'm down to 5. Wait, how many shuriken did I have? I had 4. Now I have. Now I have 3.
Now you're into like 3.
Her glasses! She can't find her shuriken without her glasses!
I'm wearing my glasses. I don't.
Your
Reikoku
dice
just
doesn't
watches
know that.
The whole. Reikoku watches the whole display with just this deadpan stare. It just turns.
Just the
starts walking
Tanjiro
away.
face.
Pretty much.
Like, all I'm gonna do is basically just go to the nearest tree and sulk for a little bit, just on my butt.
Atsuko's gonna be like, she'll be fine. She does this a lot sometimes.
I mean, Hikaru's almost headed out of this area. He's on to the next killing field.
Daisuke actually calls out. He's like, should we? I mean, some of y'all
and he's
took
gone.
some hits. Do you want to rest?
We should.
I say let's take a rest, cause I'm alright.
Okay, Hikaru's gone. Just so you know.
Fighting never takes a rest. Wait, we lost Hikaru again.
Daisuke's like, well, then I guess we should go after him.
I confirmed this with one person already, and they were like, "Let's do it." So we headed off.
Do we have any medicine we can take along the way?
We do have potions ourselves.
You have bandages.
How much will I gain from bandaging?
So if I remember correctly, because you all made some purchases, I
did buy bandages.
You adjusted your inventories.
No, I don't think we did.
I adjusted mine, but I didn't put it on this one.
Yeah, so yours, you have the special bandages. Reikoku, you have the black ointment bandages. For you, do like 4d4 plus 4. It's like a greater healing.
Yep. I'm gonna apply one of those for myself.
Also, Reikoku, you landed an attack that did 12 damage. Because technically, what I rolled was on your turn, and you were very much responsible for it. So you got an attack on it.
Yep. Because I genuinely felt like that thing was gonna down at least one person by the end of that round. Otherwise,
right? There was some.
I was like, okay, Walker will probably take my entire turn to do this. I'm gonna yeet Hikaru there.
We miss Haruto. What happened to Haruto? Where is the Cody when you need him?
Currently editing.
Currently away.
Could I use one of my bandages on myself?
Yes. Now, for you and Sirinea, I believe y'all bought standard ones, correct?
We did.
Yeah.
So yours just do 2d4 plus 2.
I healed 18, so I'm back at full health.
Oh, Hawk.
Okay, so you're back
Hawk,
at full
I posted our happy murder song in spicy memes.
Go.
Cute.
Wet puppy. Ew. Wet dog.
I can't decide whether you should live or die.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll probably go to heaven. Please don't hang
Wait,
your
each
head.
one is 2d4 plus 2, or it was
Yeah, it's
2?
2d4 plus 2.
Cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. Yeah.
Hey, love that song.
I didn't use any breathing techniques either, so I'm back at full.
Yeah, you're at full stamina.
Oh,
Stamina cannot be said for everyone else.
Hold on, I got a question. How much did my stamina go up from my training as well?
Okay.
Because I did take another feat. How much did my stamina improve? Was that added?
8.
Okay, so yes, your stamina did go up. It went up to
It went up to what?
29.
Okay.
So if you burned 11, you would actually still have 18 stamina left over.
Yeah, I did. I do still have. All right. Am I supposed to? That was a question I had earlier. Am I supposed to have it used 11 or 18 as 11?
Used would be 18.
Okay, then I'm
So
at 18. Okay.
Yeah, because the little green bar above your head. So even then, if you actually tap on your character token, anytime you use a you can go into the green circle and just subtract how much stamina technique is going to cost.
I've been doing it directly from the
I mean, that's fine
character
too.
sheet.
That's fine too.
Because I haven't been looking at my freaking map all that much. Unless we're in combat, I'm not looking at the map. Okay, so I've already headed off in the direction where we sense the multiple demon auras. That's where I'm going. Yeah.
And I take it everyone else is following.
No, I was bandaging
Where's
myself.
these spicy memes you speak of? They're in the Dungeons and Demon Slayer chat. That's where they are, Rick.
Yeah. So for the bandages, I rolled 10. Total, excuse me.
I have good news. Lady Chan, after we get done here, would you like to join us? Carson is actually going to finally play GTFO.
Okay, so Sirinea, you healed for 8,
Yes.
and then Lady Chan.
I didn't catch any of that. Are people speaking? Hang on.
I was trying to go
Okay,
for
Richie's
Okay.
back.
health, but I
There we
guess
go.
didn't.
I don't know what happened there. I could not hear anybody.
You're all good.
And I'm like, since I'm
Um,
the one streaming, that would kind of be scary.
Yeah.
So on that note, I guess I'll move us to the next map.
You couldn't even rest?
Okay.
No.
I conferred with one person.
Haro freaking over here. Let's
I
go!
know.
Let's forget about resting! Woo.
Because Sirenea's right behind
Well, I didn't take
Right
any
behind-
damage. Good.
Hikaru, I'm just gonna ask because I'm that kind of person. Are you okay? I didn't hurt you, did I?
Oh, she's talking to me?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's talking to you.
Because you were on top of the creature when she slashed it in half.
He opens his howdy to check himself. He looks. I'm good. He just keeps on walking.
Oh.
Since these would have been the first, sorry,
Okay.
I changed the marching
Okay.
order.
Okay.
Anyway, okay.
I'm surprised Atsuko's not yelling right now.
She's holding it. She'll do it later.
She'll do it
All right.
later.
So you
See you
all
later.
arrive at the area. Were sensed multiple demon presences. I need y'all to make me some perception checks.
Okie dokie.
Perception.
Perception's the worst thing for
Perception. Wow, what is up with this? I keep rolling like the same number a lot. It's great. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm using different dice too to just make sure it's not.
Oh, thank God. Finally.
Ava's like, RNG gods, please.
21 Walker.
Okay, so 21, 19.
Perception.
You have no idea how much I hate Roll20 right now.
22. Walker.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I keep rolling 19s. I don't know why.
Hey guys, I will BRB, just letting you know.
Gotcha.
Give me a minute. I gotta get.
And
some
because I've been
nutrition.
changing out the dice, I know it's the dice, and I know it's me, not the dice.
19, 21, 16, 21, 22. What'd you say, Lady Chan was
26.
26? Okay. Okay. So while Ava's away, I'm just gonna go ahead and describe the scene. So as you all arrive at the second area, you don't notice anything first off. As you all kind of like take stock of the area and look around, you notice that there are a few weapons scattered about the area. Specifically, these are Nichiren blades, and you can see a few tattered Demon Slayer uniforms in the area. And there is the scent of fresh blood.
Eh. I mean, it is what it is.
But outside of that, you don't notice anything.
So I notice absolutely nothing.
Except just the shredded and the weapons. About it. The shredded.
Yeah, you all notice the weapons and the scraps of clothing and uniforms, and the like pervasive smell of fresh blood.
I'm gonna cautiously approach the weapons, see if I can find any like tracks or anything around them.
Okay.
I will assist you with finding tracks. So, in this case, I will give him advantage for assisting rather than me rolling as well. Is that okay?
All right,
DM?
so you provide the help
I will
action.
also assist.
I also want to check and see if any of the weapons are salvageable.
Okay.
help, is that advantage or is just like a +4?
It's advantage. The help action gives you advantage on the roll.
Okay. Okay. 22.
Okay. So with that overall, investigating the area, you do find tracks around kind of like this center of where the scraps of cloth are and leading out into different areas. The main thing that you notice is that the only tracks you find are those of the Demon Slayers. And from where like the center of like the tattered clothing is, you just see drag marks that lead to the edge of the water. And as for the weapons, a lot of them are salvageable. Many of them are broken. But the one thing that you do notice as rummaging through them and kind of like inspecting them is that not any of them really feel right in your hand.
No, they're all like keyed towards a different user.
Yeah, the way Nichiren blades are forged is it's specifically each Slayer has like a blacksmith who is their artisan. So normally,
right,
each one will have a unique identity to it.
Right.
And even if the same blacksmith forges many swords for different Slayers, the blades themselves are all different.
Well, the main reason I wanted to try and get the blades was to see if, we'll collect them when we leave. Maybe we can use them to identify the people since they're all unique.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dog tag.
No, if they're alive.
I said they're alive?
I said if they're alive.
No, I'm talking about, I'm assuming they're dead. Like,
okay.
Identify them since we don't have remains.
Safe assumption.
Does it look like there's anything in the water? Because you said it looks like they got drugged to the water.
If you would like to investigate the water, you can.
Is it bad I kind of just want to zap it with a lightning breath technique?
No.
Please don't do that.
What are you doing?
I mean, it's
get the water.
It's not gonna like.
What if somebody's swimming in it?
These are again for flair. Like you're not actually conjuring lightning.
Oh. Hey, I haven't seen the show. I don't know that. It says
watch the show. Finish the show. Find time for the show. Love the show.
But I'm binging the entire Arrowverse.
Eva,
I have been trying that losing battle.
Lady Eva,
yeah, what's up?
Check the spicy meat.
Check.
What?
Why?
Oh God. Could I investigate the water, please?
That's what I was asking if I could do also a second ago.
Anybody who wants to investigate the water can investigate the water as Daisuke.
Okay.
I will roll investigation for this.
23.
9.
9.
You just rolling.
9.
Looks like a good time for a swim.
Okay, so 23, 14, 9. You also got a 9, Hawk?
Mm-hmm.
Just to clarify, I did not roll anything.
Understood.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all don't. I mean, I'll move some of y'all up to the waterfront. You can position yourself. By the way, this little area right here is a sandbar, so that's like you can cross there. So yeah, just position yourselves wherever you'd like around the water. And I'll just describe what happens.
Oh God, that never sounds good.
What did? Oh.
Well, you're investigating. I have to describe what has happened and what is going to happen.
Hold on, I'm trying to like fix mine. God dang it. There we go. I couldn't see where my character was at. How? Could I also do another investigation to see how like deep the water is?
Yeah, you can do an investigation to see how deep the water is.
Alrighty, come on, green dye. I would like to have 20 or 19. That'd be great. Okay, that's a 19. So 19 plus 3. 19, 22.
Okay, 22. So, with the rest of you, Daisuke, Sirinea, and Reikoku, you don't really notice anything as you're investigating the edge. Like, once the tracks kind of hit the water, that is where the end of this investigation goes. Like, there's not even any signs of, like, disturbance around the embankment, because with the tide, like, of the river, like, washing against it, it is wiping away all tracks of whatever transpired at the edge. However, Atsuko, with your Sherlock Holmesian investigation skills, as you arrive at the river embankment, you are able to kind of like look through the water, and even though it is like faint moonlight and it's just kind of like casting off the water's surface and it's very dark and you can't really see much, you can gauge just by the general shadows across the water surface that it's probably deep enough, like maybe, you know, like 20 feet to the bottom. And as you're kind of like peering across this surface and looking over it, with that 23 investigation, as you're looking down into the surface, you see a face staring back up at you. And it reaches out and grabs you and pulls you under.
Can I roll a perception? Can I roll a perception check? Can I roll a perception check to see if I noticed this? Because I would have said that I've been watching everybody this entire
Yes.
time.
Can
I don't know if I can snap this, but I've been rolling so close to it. It was about time. Because it's that weird green dice.
20?
Yeah.
Walker, is there any way I can launch I still have my swords drawn. Is there a way I can launch it and like wrap a chain around a leg or something as she's getting pulled under?
No.
Oh.
Because as she is getting pulled under, as you turn over in that direction and begin,
All you hear is that's all
as you begin to like move in that direction as well, all you feel is a hand grip your shoulder fiercely, and then you are suddenly submerged as well, Reikoku.
DM?
Wow. Not even a save?
You can contest it after.
Oh.
Can I pull a reaction?
DM. There you go.
What is... oh, okay.
Sending. Sent.
There we go. I see it.
Yep.
What is your reaction, Sirinea?
I would like to see if I can if I can do deflection.
Just on yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Fire away.
Okay, so it's gonna cost me 3 stamina. But
Yep.
so I can use a breath technique, so I can reduce any kind of damage.
Yep.
All right. And I'm going to try to use. Oh God.
Are you using like just the reactionary one, or like the
Oh, the reactionary one, just to try to pull back.
No, I know. I'm saying like you have a couple reactionary ones you can do.
Yeah, I'm looking at which ones are reactionary right now. All right, let's see. Reactionary. Right. Those are. I'm trying to see it.
I'm just having a bad day tonight, aren't I?
Yep.
All right.
This is not
So I'm gonna use that reaction so I can pull a level 1 breathing technique.
Mm-hmm.
Typhoon breathing form 1 explosive gale.
Is that a reactionary one?
I believe that is. Is it?
I do not.
Wait, is it?
Believe it is.
Okay. I'm looking at where the
yeah,
reaction.
that is one action.
That's action. Okay, wait. Reaction.
Your
oh,
reactionary.
cast time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Your,
got
your,
it.
Your reactionary
Got it.
ones is you have one flame breathing technique.
Yeah. Okay.
The
so,
generic deflection and reflection techniques that you get just
Gotcha.
for being a Demon
Yes.
Slayer.
Level 1, wind breathing style 3, clear storm wind tree, which is a cast time of 1 reaction.
Okay.
So, like violin, wind that rocks the tree, you unleash a flurry of movement from your body, kicking up blades of wind around you. All creatures in a 5-foot radius must make a dexterity saving throw. DC 13 or 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom, whichever is higher, or take 3d8 slashing damage. Since nobody's within my 5-foot radius.
Yeah, and then additionally, if it's... Yeah, and then under effects, if used as a reaction, this technique can be used to reduce damage taken by 2d8.
By 2d8.
So since you're using it as a reaction, there's not going to be any like saving throws or anything like that. It's just you're reducing the effects of whatever's going to happen to you by 2d8.
Yep.
Yeah. Good move.
Okay.
As you see this like happening, you instinctively unleash this wind technique, and right as you do, you watch you feel a small amount of resistance as you see a demon's hand drop to the ground as whatever was about to try and grab you lunges back into the water. Damn it.
Can I give a warning to everyone?
Well, I'm pulled in the water.
okay.
Well, yeah,
Reikoku-
Reikoku and Atsuko, but we're like...
Okay, DM, at the same time, go ahead and play the sound.
Oh yeah.
God damn it. What did
Right,
you
so
do?
you already... Yeah, so with your
Natural 20.
Okay.
perception, you see all of this going down like in clear real time. It's almost like the world slows down as you're watching all this happen.
Chat, I know you're gonna make something out of this. Shut the fuck up. Doesn't even think about it. Hikaru dives headfirst into the pool of water that No. You hush. You hush. Dives headfirst into the pool of water that Atsuko got pulled into.
All right.
Clearly,
And-
Reikoku can handle himself, judging by the actions of today. So Hikaru's less worried about you.
And on that note, since we are technically 22 minutes over our time,
Oh, that's where we're gonna end it.
we will end tonight's session.
No!
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. To this. This has been an absolute blast.
As
It's
the
great to be
bean-
back in this.
As the bean from Sweet Bean Bun dives headfirst to save the bun.
It has been a blast as always. Again, I am your WalkmanEXE. With me, as always, are my ever-present role players. TheHawkAbridged playing Reikoku Akuno, the edgy. Ladies Chan playing Atsuko Tenryuu.
She's currently underwater. She can't say anything.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go in order of who's underwater right
Oh, that'd be me next, I guess.
Hikaru Fujiwara played by RichieRobertsVO.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
And Sirinea Hakato played by LatinFireVA.
How's it that I'm the only one that's still up
No,
right now?
your thing.
I mean, Daisuke's there too.
Yeah, I know. Daisuke is here.
Your line
But-
should be what plan?
It's like, don't leave me here alone.
Yeah. How's it feel to be on the other side of that plan now?
On that note, it has been fun as always. Should we plug our stuff?
Yes,
or-
please. I will go last since I'm the one hosting the stream.
All right, Hawk. Tell them where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter at TheHawkAbridged and on YouTube at TheHawkAbridged. I occasionally make content. I have computer problems, so my content's slow right now, but I'm hoping to have something within the next week or so, content-wise, I mean.
Yeah, Rick.
Whoop,
Rick,
whoop.
help out.
Rick, also Salty Rick is the nicest person on the planet.
Yeah, but for
Yes,
real,
for
guys, Rick, his old computer tower and everything is being donated to Hawk. minus sans hard drive, and Hawk is just paying for the shipping, and that's that. And then you should have a desktop that works for you, man.
Yeah, thank God.
And then all we gotta do is get Walker a better laptop, and we're all good.
Or desktop. I'm not partial to either.
Desktop would cost a little more.
I mean, I'm already getting like some of Tony's old stuff, so
Oh, there you go. Man.
Oh, cool.
I just gotta pay for shipping.
Slowly
and
but surely,
parts.
ladies and gentlemen, we are improving.
We
our
are rebuilding
technology.
it.
We're rebuilding Fat Dog.
We are rebuilding it.
No, we are not rebuilding
Stronger.
Fat Dog. Do not say that.
Yeah.
Just
We
saying
are
that they're
rebuilding the
computers.
tech faster, stronger,
Okay.
better
Better.
than they were before.
Better, stronger, faster.
We have the
harder.
technology.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We just don't have the money.
Next up, Lady Chan, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter on _LadyChan_, and you can find me on YouTube on Lady-Chan, which is in the chat. I've been talking because I've been upset this whole entire time.
Everyone give Lady Chan internet hugs. She has just had a bad day today with like,
Send her corgis.
or rather just she's had a really bad D&D day today.
I just thought of something awful.
What?
What if it's like Lady Chan's, Atsuko's swimming up to the surface finally, and then Hikaru just lands headfirst onto her head. And
Oh
then
no,
just
no, no! I'm doing this instantly. I am doing this instantly, like literally as her feet disappear into the water, my hands have dove into the water. So I'm grabbing for them ankles.
All right, Ava, where can they find your stuff?
You guys can find me on YouTube at LatinFire, Twitch at LatinFire, Mixer at LatinFire, and Twitter on LatinFireVA. I will be streaming this Thursday, playing a little bit more, couple of games like Coffee Talk or Danganronpa or whatever the hell comes to mind.
Or
but
whatever she
every
gets
other
invited
Sunday-
to.
Yeah, or whatever other thing.
Which
yeah,
reminds
every
me-
other Sunday I will be streaming Into the Nexus, which Walker and Spirit and everybody else will be able to join me
Yeah.
on alternating Sundays. So
I
game will be on the 22nd.
And guys, I need to chat with y'all real quick before we end, after we end. So stick around for a couple more minutes, okay?
Gotcha.
All right, thank you.
As always, I have been WalkmanEXE. Find me on Twitter at WalkmanEXE, on YouTube at WalkmanEXE. I do D&D campaigns. You can tune into them there. I also run this thing, as you already know. And additionally, if you want to tune into the Nexus, you can find me as the lovable and illustrious Galeas Arcadia, Shirok Weiss Callum, LeBrandon von Awer III.
You can call him
Huzzah!
Galeas.
And last but certainly not least, Richie, where can they find your stuff?
Okay. Well, first off, where you can find my stuff, if you're subscribed to Fat Dog Studios, that's where a lot of it is. So thank you for that. And if not, please go subscribe. Please go check it out. Next, you can find the stuff that I do personally. I am RichieRobertsVO on Twitter, and I have a YouTube channel called Like Zoinks Gaming. I have posted in the chat right here, so you guys can just click on that. I'll be streaming some stuff tonight. Carson's going to join us for GTFO, which is a fun time, but we may need a third or a fourth. So I know that you have it, Eva. Have you downloaded and updated it? Would you like to join us?
Nope.
You should probably do that as quickly as possible because it takes a while. Start now. I'm not joking.
Oh yes, please do, because it took me 2 to 3 hours to get it updated.
It could take between half an hour and
Hold on.
45 minutes.
Wait,
it just
let
depends
me
on your
see.
connection.
Let me see. I might have already downloaded
The
it. I'm probably just-
download is fast. The update is what is crazy. But
Horrible.
so we'll be doing it. We'll be doing it with Carson tonight. If Lady Chim would like to join us, you are welcome to as
Yes,
well.
I did say I was joining.
Yay! And then later tonight at about 11 my time, I'm going to be streaming Dead Space 2 with the lore master of Necromorphs himself, my younger brother, and I'll be doing another exercising stream, which is every time I die, I have to do 10 of a particular workout. If you missed it, I did Toby curls last night. I had 25 Toby curls, which essentially means I picked up Toby and I curled that 70-pound dog. So that was a thing. But after a nice nap, some of the soreness disappeared. But yeah, come by, help me get into shape. Check out some of the stuff that I found today that I was like, oh my god, I'm already planning an Inosuke cosplay. Just with the I found a good pig head. I want to wear the pig head, and I don't care what else. I don't have to do a full cosplay. I just want to wear the pig head. That's all I really want to do. All right. But yeah, guys, that's where you can find me. But most importantly, make sure to check out the Fat Dog Patreon, because we're super close to putting out original content. And I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot of the people that do voice work for us are chomping at the bit, because it's original content. It is quality production, because they've heard not just the music, but some of the stuff that's been put together already. Actually, Fel and I this week are going to be going through, when we have the time, with Calvin and rewriting portions of the script. And then when we finally do cast characters, here's the other crazy part about an original thing. We're going to sit down with the people, with the actors, and we're going to create little nuances to these characters with the actors. So you get to actually experience creating a character kind of from the ground up as an actor. So that's going to be really cool. And I'm sure the rest of the cast will be happy about this as well. It's paid voiceover work. Yay!
Gasp!
Yeah.
Le gasp! But we can't afford it right now, because, you know, we got to pay our editors for the amazing work that they do on all our series. So we're trying to get up to our next milestone, and we're really close. I'm not allowed to say numbers at the moment, but our next milestone's really close, and we would greatly appreciate your help. That having been said, guys, this has been a wonderful game of Dungeons and Demon Slayers. What should we call this? I leave it up to you, DM. What's this episode being called?
Walker.
Sorry, I had pizza in mouth.
I know I gave an idea as to what it should be called. Like, there was a plan or something like that. I don't know, but like, yeah, there's got to be a name for it.
Atsuko's bad day.
Atsuko's bad day. Rees and Wheeze.
It has been a horrible day for me. I don't know why.
Don't.
There was a plan. We agreed on the plan.
There was a plan.
There was a plan. Episode 9. There was a plan.
I like this. I'm excited to be part of this.
The one where everyone got yeeted.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. We'll see you guys
Yeeted
in 2
and
weeks
weeded.
for the next episode of Dungeons and Demon Slayers. Until then, may all your breaths be of the slicing variety. Oh, God, I am not ending with a re. That is not how I'm ending this. But until then, please check out all of our content. We did just release episode 3 of Slime Abridged on our Vlare channel, and the link to that is in the Slime 3 thing that we link video that we posted here on our Fat Dog Studios channel. So if you haven't had a chance to look at that, go watch that. It's a lot of fun. I think, no, Hawk, you're the only person here that wasn't in that episode, but that's okay. You're going to be in the next episode. Yeah. All right, guys. That's it for now. Bye-bye. Have a good night. See some of you soon.
Read.
Bye, guys.